Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Welcome. Hello. Hi. How y'all doing? It's time to do a little streaming. Little evening stream. Nice and casual tonight. That's not what I look like. I look quite a bit more in motion and quite a bit more excited. I mean, I'm a little tired, but that's definitely like that's a face of someone who's currently setting up. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, where is my stuff right now? Where is my stuff? There we go. Hi, everybody. Hey there. Oh, shoot, we got we have a special guest. There we go. There we go. Carthonasty's in the house tonight. Gamer face. I mean, it's true. I do like wearing my big headphones when I'm solo gaming, but you know, they tend to look a little silly, a bit much when sitting all by yourself. Hey, everybody. It's good to see y'all. Welcome, welcome. Thank you to Mantium. Thank you to Mantium for joining our membership here. I'm gonna say I'm not doing a royal we thing if this is your first stream. I do that sometimes, but not on purpose. Yeah. Spongy Garrett. Yeah. Fuzzy. Bit fuzzy. How you doing tonight, Carthonasty? Winking for the crowd. How you doing? He's doing well. He's on his blanket. He's on the couch. He's chilling. Ooh, nice clip in there. Yeah, you can just walk through these things. Doing some people watching here at the holiday event. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday, almost Friday, depending on your place in the world. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a crazy week. But looking forward to going to a pumpkin patch tomorrow with my family. We're going to carve some pumpkins Saturday. And all that is under the umbrella of, like, if it happens. Because we are currently in... what is today's date? We are currently 11 days from baby delivery date. Which means it could happen at any point, any time. If you're familiar with the way children arrive, they tend to do it on their own schedule. Kristen was up the other night thinking it was all going down. But it wasn't yet. Might be a Halloween baby. That'd be pretty cool. We're pretty, impatient. So this is our second kid, but we're very excited. And she's a very active person, Kristen. She really likes running, jumping, swinging, playing with our 3-year-old. And she is slowing down. The floor is my domain, as I like to say. So I try to pick up everything I can. I try to take on as much as I can. But, yeah, it's pretty crazy. World's cutest jump scare. There's a lot of tension, a lot of build up for it. Ready for boiling water? What? Why would I boil water? Is that like an at home thing? I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes down, you know? We'll see. Hopefully Garrett is back before the holiday event is over. I think so. He's back Monday. Surely it lasts more than a week, right? Born early because you wanted cake? Yeah, hell yeah. Halloween is best holiday, just the facts. That's fair. It's a good holiday. It's a solid one. You know, full of a lot of, yeah, I tended to dress up as things that kids around me didn't understand. Like I did Darth Vader when I was very young, and everyone was like, what do you use, some kind of spaceman? I was like, what the hell? I'm Darth Vader. You know, it was like a homemade costume. My mom worked really hard. She took a motorcycle helmet and like put screws in the front and like spray painted cardboard and like made a whole helmet out of this children's motorcycle helmet. And I had a black cape, and then she made me like a necklace that had like a box on it with the little, you know, multi-buttons. She made it all herself. It was amazing. And all the kids were like, what are you, some kind of spaceman? Got a lot of candy that year because, you know, parents knew what was up. But then, you know, they re-release it later and everyone wants to be Darth Vader and I'm just like, It's like when Avengers went to space, you know, you're like, and everyone's super into it and you're like, this is nerdy as hell. This is nerdy as it gets. Watch a bunch of high schoolers used to bully you buying Under Armour with superheroes on it. You're like, what the hell is this? I was Vader before it was cool. Yeah, I mean, technically I was probably Vader after it had stopped being cool. So I was before the second resurgence. Happening with anime too, that's true. That's true. I mean, yeah. That's not, I don't know. I don't know if that's bad or good or what. Because I've always digested anime like on my own. Very rarely do I look up like reactions or I can't really think of any times I've really like gone to Reddit. Oh, no. Attack on Titan. I went to Reddit after the episode would go live, but because they had good memes. They had good memes, particularly when the show got a little weird. But bad anime, get it out of here. I mean, I think it's cool. There's just so much. There's so much to watch. There's so much to enjoy. VHS tapes, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got those sweet things right here. Still in viewable order. This was that the final collection when they're like, get it before everything changes. It'll never be the same because we're adding a bunch of random CGI. Very proud of those. Those are great. Those are great. Anime trailers have rap in them that now they're full mainstream. I mean, that happened with Samurai Champloo, right? That was a whole crossover kind of adult swimmy kind of thing that happened. That was a while ago. Watched a lot of you were recommending last time. It was a Monday, did a stream. A lot of you were recommending things like 86. I think that's going places. Happened with 4Kids. Well, when 4Kids was trying, I mean, 4Kids was also editing, right? Like now we're all adults and we can take real stuff. Thank you, Ash. I enjoy Cartho Nasty. He's a delight. He's a delight. But yeah, 4Kids was messing with anime for a while. They were trying to make it profitable, I guess you could say. But it's cool. It's cool. There's so much to see. I was watching that 86 last night. It seems like it's going places. And I mean, everyone's like 14 or something, but it seems pretty good. I think I'll keep watching. Jackley, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Saw on the Discord you had quite the day. I hope you're doing very well. Thank you for the super chat. Surprise super chat before I go to bed after a long day today. Hello, Kyle, and hello, chat. I just want to say that you're all super duper beautiful and sexy and smart. Well, those are some excellent compliments. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Have a good night. Hope you enjoy the stream for what you're awake for. Winkle, thank you for the super chat. Hello, right-facing Kyle. Say hello to left-facing Kyle. Kyle for me. Have a great day. Am I facing the wrong way? Am I looped? No. This is the way I normally look. You like the 86 anime so much you read the novels? I mean, I'm not sure. I only watched the first episode. Edmund, thank you for the generous super chat. Much appreciated. Have fun with the whimsy tonight, Kyle. Hey, GG Ultimates team. Oh, did you guys do well? Hope you all had fun. Yeah, they're around 16, 18. Okay, yeah, I haven't gotten to the point where I assume they're going to walk out and be like, these drones can, I mean, they're not drones, but you know, these these spider tanks can only be piloted by young kids because of the something happened, something. But they're all really young, and like the head doctor's like super young, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? But you know, that's just anime, you know. Everyone's young for the most part. 30-year-olds are ancient, withering old folk in the background. These aren't the drones you're looking. Exactly. Had fun, yes. You do not prog these fights in Go though. How's how y'all doing with the new content that came out? Are y'all enjoying it? The Kyridian dungeons? The dungeon thing. I saw a post making the rounds. It was from the official forums where people were like, ugh, they're making the game like World of Warcraft. We hate it. The variant dungeons, yes. We hate it. The loot's bad. The rewards are bad. They're making this game too much like WoW. Ooh. And I was like, oh, I haven't heard anything like this. Are so fun. Awesome. The Kyrujan dungeons. Variant casual story content. Really good. Oh. Variant is like a story thing? Is it like generated stories? Like what you might get from if you ever play Wild Myth? Wild Myth, that Steam game. The rewards aren't the best, but they're fun. So what is a variant dungeon? Not even close to WoW's Mythic Dungeons. I mean, that's my assumption from the outside is, I hear variant or some sort of dungeon affix, and I'm like, oh, affixes, difficulty, climbing path. Preset branching path, so it's kind of like a treasure map? Like a dungeon treasure map? Multiple paths. Exploration content. So did Endwalker not come out with a I don't know how to say the B word, but Eureka? Is there no Eureka in Endwalker? Is that why people like this forum poster feel there is no end game that they're enjoying? Not yet. No exploration zones. Do they plan to? Oh, those are later. Oh, okay. Oh, Island Sanctuary was really big. So people really seem to enjoy Island Sanctuary. But this wasn't a story patch for y'all, right? This was just this was like a content patch. I mean, I've been seeing like people on YouTube being like, "My clear of the dungeon." Okay, let me see. I asked y'all what it was. Criterion. So I've seen people like Mr. Happy posted they're clear of a dungeon. So I guess they're difficult, right? There's some difficulty about it. Variant is close to D&D dungeon. That sounds fun. Criterion. Okay. Combat endgame doesn't exist. It's all fashion. Well, and then this poster also went on, and if it's fashion, then they're not even coming out with good sets, just some modern looking thing, and they rip something up. And so I was like, oh, interesting. I wonder how people feel about this. But it seems like y'all are enjoying it. 4-man Savage. Has to be done no deaths. That sounds fun. So is the... I should have... if I'm going to say this name multiple times, I need to write it down. Criterion. Like criteria. So are they... They're hard. Are they dungeons that already exist? Like you'll go run Hawkeye Manor, but it's really, really hard? Empty barrels make the most noise. I haven't heard that expression. I like it. Where's the Whimsy? It's right here. It's right here. We're currently hiding in a pumpkin with our good buddy. Oh, hey, thank you for the bomb stove. Much appreciated. We got Jarek here hiding with me. All new bosses and maps. Oh, cool. That sounds solid. Okay, so it is content. It's not even like reuse content. The classic Noir Decay, is that the one with the fedora? I thought that was going to be a store only thing. You mean like I chose the blade? Detective coat? Because I saw something about the live letter was showing off they didn't respect me, so I chose the blade while you trained or something. I don't remember the exact meme at the moment. Side stories? Okay. I do have a question for you here. I do have a question for everyone here. because what's this? What's engage with your? Oh, there's like an engage with your. Start a QA. Answer viewer questions live. What the hell is this? Oh, there's a new YouTube thing. All right, I'm doing some typing here. All right. I'm putting up a poll about how I should properly refer to the 14 reflections / dimensions / stars or planets. How can I properly say in one word the correct way to say all the things? Is it shards? Do we need to put shards on this? Okay. Hang on. We'll grab the top 3. All right, right now we have stars, dimensions. All right, we're ending poll. Helicopters. Okay. All right. There we go. We'll get planets out of there, as it didn't seem particularly highly regarded. Yeah, no, I'm looking for non-joke answers. Like, because I need to be able to say it in one word. And I'm doing my best to be mostly accurate. Pat the kitty, please. He's actually quite far away. He's all the way over there in the couch. But he's an old man. He's what's known as a senior supreme in cat aging logic. And he's currently enjoying a nap. He's a very sweet kitty. I'm gonna let the old man nap. He'll probably make his way onto my lap in a bit. Oh, there's still some disagreement. Oh, reflections is also kind of breaking even. When he's away. Will do, Mel. Will do. Shards or reflections seem to be used. Create your own term. Make up words. Join the devs in making up words and terminologies. Yeah, they use a lot of different words. Bun buns, fun buns. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to you. Enjoy your emojis. Enjoy your your roles in the Discord chat. You can find the Discord in the description below. Go biting. Thank you for another super chat. Shards or reflections are fine. They're both used. Okay, cool. I like shards. Shards is quick. Reflections, I don't think really captures it for me. So I think I'll probably go with shards. I think I like shards. All things are made. Well, you know, I've got to try to be a little right. Try to be kind of right sometimes. Engage in some rightness. So tonight we are going to be doing the Halloween event thing here. I have a write-up I was given on a Crystal Tower summary. So we'll read through that too, and you all can help me figure out my Crystal Tower lore. Be a good thing to get down as well, just like we kind of talked about the Oriange magic system last time with the Jesse video. Sadly, there's no like good... Do y'all have a lore buff? Y'all have a lore buff, like a YouTuber that makes like videos about lore that's just like the topic? Like there's no theory craft. I mean, theory, sure, I'm sure there's some theory. But you know, just like lore that is just like lore. And I could go back a few years even. Yeah, Romney, yeah, right. Romney, yeah. No, Romney does do good write-ups. Not until after 5.0, 1 or 2. I've seen The Scribe. I've heard not to watch them because they're spoilery. Cool, and The Scribe's still going? Stout Helm. Wasn't Pyro? Wasn't he like? Wasn't he? He was a lore dude for Legion, and like he was taking notes through his whole play. Is he making like big old videos about things? Is he gonna make videos at some point about all those notes he took? Stout Helm is spoiler. Okay, I'll look into that in the future. He was a lore video. Okay, I thought that was the goal of like taking all the notes, is that he was going to make a bunch of videos. FF14 trailer later on. Yeah, we can totally watch that. Go little scene by scene. I've already watched. I watched it for the podcast today. So if you didn't check out the podcast today, it was really good. I think you'll enjoy it. If you're not usually a podcast connoisseur, you might want to check it out because we had John Jagger on, who is our MSQ curator. He's the one who I talk to, I message, to like figure out what's going on in a stream, like when we should end streams, like what we should look to get done in a stream. So he's the one who got me into Final Fantasy in the first place. So for instance, like during when we were going to be making the Alphino or Alizé decision, he gave me a really nice, like, you're going to be making a choice. If you choose the red choice, you got to play it all the way to the end, regardless of stopping. So just play through. Or for instance, he'll be like, hey, there's a dungeon today, and that'd be a great place to stop. Get to the dungeon today, and then you could stop. Or maybe like the Ruby Seed, play through all of it and like get to the step, and then make a video after you've like done the Ruby Seed. So he's been super duper helpful for us, like just immensely helpful in helping us create content, know where to stop. And we got to have him on the show today and talk about it. Am I going to read the side stories? Yeah, I've sent a bunch of links to a bunch of side stories. You're talking about like the Xenos' golf bag kind of stories and the little ones about like Pippin and stuff? Yeah, I'll be reading those. I don't know if we'll make a video about it specifically, but we might be. Oh, on the Lodestone, exactly. I'll be checking those out. E3's Asher? Because I figure if I go back in time and I watch a video from before 2019, as long as they're a lore person, not like a theory crafting person, I could enjoy some lore videos and kind of get my brain around some of these concepts and ideas. Thumbnails are spoiler. Yeah, I saw Mr. Happy is. I appreciate Mr. Happy because Mr. Happy does like spoiler-free thumbnails. Like he'll be like, the thing I did today that's like EW 5.73 and like no image, and I'm like, you know what? Good on you, Mr. Happy. Good on you, Mr. Happy. Thank you to Replays. Oh, Kitty Cam. What a perfectly handsome co-host. Happy Thursday, Kyle in chat. Prep for the weekend, everyone. What's happening this weekend? I'm carving pumpkins. What are you all doing this weekend? Does something require prep? Hope you're doing well, Replays. Thank you for the super chat. Fitchell, thank you for becoming a member for 6 months, half a year. Discord lore buff is Romney. King of lore is Anonymous, but he doesn't do videos. Wait, what does Anonymous do? What does if he doesn't make videos, does he blog post? Snowbites, thank you for the super chat. Please support Solo Kyle by liking the stream, y'all. Also, thank the mods for the service. Salute. Agreed. Please thank our mods. Also, welcome. We do have a new mod. We got a new mod hanging out too. I appreciate all our mods. Particularly, I appreciate our mods too, working hard in the videos. Like this week apparently was a little busy for them. And I appreciate y'all keeping the chat spoiler-free here live and also in the published videos each week. Oh, Anonymous does podcasts and forums. Okay. I haven't looked in the podcast scene because I don't expect them to be spoiler-free. There's like no reason why they wouldn't. Why would they hold themselves back? You got to have organic conversation. Encyclopedia Aorta. I think I was offered to be sent that. So I'm actually setting up a PO box very soon. Because someone has a copy they wanted to send me, and I'm like, hell yeah. I really like books. I like D&D books. I like me some lore. Like art books. John was great today. I'm glad to hear it. Pyro had a lot happen, so no videos for him for now. Okay, I'm not up on the drama. Just catching up on y'all. Pardon my reading eyes. In case y'all don't know, Garrett is my reading eye person, my reading eye human. I am dyslexic, so that's why Garrett does a lot of the reading. When he's here, he can read a lot faster than me. But thank y'all for being here tonight, hanging out. It's good seeing y'all. We will be getting back to, I assume, some MSQ Monday. I assume. I haven't talked to Gary yet, but I think we're gonna trudge on ahead pretty soon. Best source of lore is always YouTube, Twitch chat. We never been wrong or spoiled a soul. I noticed that. I noticed when there was a lot of conflicting information about the magic system. But the magic system's there for you to, like, enjoy and to, like, yeah, or even our poll right now. How we doing? Oh, Reflections took the lead. Reflections took the lead, too. I mean, it's kind of a nuanced question, right? It's kind of there to... I'm not trying to troll y'all. I'm just honestly looking for the best word to use in the situation. Sooty Thunder, good to see ya. I'm curious, was there some video game event that was canceled or something? We got a rapid fire reveal on multiple game series, Resident Evil, Silent 2 Remake, Dead Space Remake. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know, though. Would this be a quarter? Like, are we, like, winter quarter, all the various departments want to do a thing and a reveal? I think it just happenstance. But yeah, you had Nintendo recently, and everyone just kind of putting up a bunch of video game news. The Final Fantasy XIV or 16 trailer is confusing. It's confusing, for sure. Because it's easy to call it Game of Thrones, just like you can say everything is Dark Souls. Clearly, they have a very rich world, and there's going to be a lot of political intrigue. I don't know what role I'm going to play in that. And I'd like a balance. Like, Dragon Age Inquisition's trailer was messy because it didn't make the world look interesting, but it really promoted that you were special. You were going to be not an Inquisitor. You were going to be the chosen one, or the one with the green hand. Whereas this trailer makes the world look really interesting, but I have no idea how I'm going to interact with it. How I'm going to actually... Is there any info on what what business Garrett is up to? I mean, it's nothing scandalous. He literally does work for colleges. So right now he's hosting an event for a college. How are you handling the smoke where you are? It's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm a little allergied up. Luckily, I am well medicated at the moment and nasaled. But yeah, it's pretty ugly out there. It's supposed to rain tomorrow though in the valley, and hopefully we'll get cleared up. Yeah, apparently Washington is quite on fire at the moment. And here in the valley, it always gets stuck. I believe it's forest fires. The smoke is from that. But a lot of people have been making jokes about Silent Hill because the Silent Hill trailers went up yesterday, and it does kind of look like that. The COVID one was really bad, like the forest fires that happened around that time. That was like yellow out. That was creepy. So this one isn't quite that bad. But it's pretty... I've seen the Seattle pictures. Yeah, it's nuts up there. Ugh. I'm excited about Silent Hill 2, though. I think Silent Hill 2 is like the last Silent Hill that really actually captured. Yeah, Salem. Yeah, it just... Oh, the sun just being blocked out. I took pictures of it outside. They're no good because, of course, they're on a phone. But... Oh. Oh. Yeah, so it's forest fires up in Washington is what I was told. But I haven't had time to look it up. Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Oh, I didn't play that one, actually. So I played The Room, and I played Downpour, and Downpour was a super duper big letdown for me. I really, really thought that a convict ending up inside Silent Hill, that they could get it right. Like they understood the purpose of the city. Like I feel kind of weird because they're the ones making the game, right? It's their product. Like, how do they not understand their product? So I'm always kind of like yelling at Silent Hill, being like, why don't you understand the thing you created? It's literally a reflection of the person who is there. A new team. Yeah, the teams change out. Creators move on. No, that's true. From the outside, it's very easy. It's very easy to see. Silent Hill 2 was great. I never played 3. Did I play 3? I might have played 3. It might have been a rental. I think they got rid of, like, but it's not like MMO lore. Like World of Warcraft, I have some excuses for, because that's like, hey, welcome to the team. And like you drop the entire like huge book and be like, hey, this is where we've been. Here's the Titan. Like I've seen the Dragonflight lore starting to come out about like they're going to be doing this whole Titan thing and like how the Titans were misunderstood and wrong, or like they were, you know, they're actually bad or something. And like that's like years and years. But it just feels so easy from the outside to be like, the monsters are a reflection of the people who go inside. Pyramid Head is not in Silent Hill. It's a reflection of the guy's pent-up horniness because his wife died. Well, why are there nurses? Well, because the nurses are sexy, because the guys, why? Like, it just... Why are there leg beasts? Well, because the legs are sexy, because it's just... It's so easy. It's so easy. Yeah, it's a shard of the. Well, currently it's a reflection. We'll see where it's at. Well, currently it's a reflection. Yeah. So, Pyramid Head sexy. I think he's buff. We'll have to see when they do the remake, redo, relaunch, whatever they're gonna call it. We'll have to see how they shape him up. I didn't really mind it in the live action movie though, because the live action movie was just literally, like, that was just popcorn. Like, I didn't really care. Pyramid Head, nurses, like, whatever. Just do it. It doesn't matter. We're just making a movie. Sean Bean should have been in it more. But it's fine. We're just making a movie. It's a 2-hour investment. I like that, and the movie's kind of fun. Yeah, I'm with you, dear. Like, it's kind of a fun movie, and as far as video game movies go, it's not that bad. He's probably, yeah, I agree with you, Sandberry. He probably is. He's the Mickey Mouse of the franchise. I do not blame them for putting a poster child on it. Like, you make money, can't blame him. He is Silent Hill. Yeah, I agree. City Thunder, thank you for another generous super chat. The problem with Silent Hill is after Silent Hill 3, Konami just licensed the franchise out, not developing it in-house. Most people didn't realize it, but Konami checked out long before PT and Kojima. I believe that. Because isn't that what Homecoming? Like Homecoming also had some cute ideas, but Homecoming was like a full-blown like, whoa, you don't. This is where I get kind of pinky up about. I get kind of snooty. I'm a coffee snob, and I'm kind of a Silent Hill snob. I'm like, you don't really get the frame. You don't get... This is where I really start getting particular about it. I also get particular about animes, but oftentimes I just turn those off. You know, what am I? I'm not sure about that Chainsaw Man anymore. I watched the new episode last night. I don't know how they could make boobs seem so boring, but I don't know if Chainsaw Man has it in it. I'm getting serious Tokyo Ghoul vibes from Chainsaw Man now. I thought we were doing something else. I thought we were doing more of, not necessarily like a foodie cootie kind of thing, but I thought we were going. I thought we were going for it, and I think we're gonna be farting around a lot. Spy X Family is the greatest thing on television. Spy X Family is the most wholesome, awesome, well animated, just amazing. What's wrong with Tokyo Ghoul? Too much farting off for me. I can't take that level of angst anymore. I was a very angsty kid. I was a very, I had a goth phase. Very, very angsty. And very, girlfriendless. So I have a hard time with like complete seeing one girl and then you're like, this is my whole life. And Tokyo Ghoul was a little, like, it just didn't really go anywhere. Maidenless, yeah. I was maidenless. I don't know. Maybe they could pull it together. Who didn't have a goth phase? I mean, the clothes were cool. And eyeliner, granted, I had horrible acne. So, like, I was hoping that, like, eyeliner could help detract from it, but no, I had horrible acne. So, I wore makeup for multiple reasons, but I was trying to hide a lot of my acne. It did not work out. Chainsaw Man gets weird? Like good weird? Like good weird? I don't like the moonless trope. I'm trying to think. Because I don't mind. Like, it just wasn't funny. Like, that was the weird part. Like, the guy pledges his whole goal is going to be to get a girl. But it wasn't funny. It was like it wasn't like funny serious either. Like JoJo's funny serious. So the delivery was just kind of weird. It was almost too self-serious. Plus, he didn't do a Chainsaw Man thing in episode 2, so I was kind of like, what? You gonna tease me? Because that's what Tokyo Ghoul did. It like did a really cool fight scene and then like didn't have fight scenes for a long time. And I felt led on. And then we eventually did a fight scene against, I think it was like Joey Big Arm. And I was like, oh, that wasn't as cool as all the episodes I've waited through. I need more. I need more fights. There's a reason Chainsaw Man broke tons of records on episode 1, maybe. I mean, it's on Hulu, you know, so it's prime, just like Demon Slayer was. So, you know, it's prime to be well watched and well beloved. So just pure hype Lee kind of like almost like a know nothing about Chainsaw despite. So it's like a pure hype, like there's no substance. You kind of see that, like all that hype, but people not really talking about anything. You kind of go, ooh, there's no substance here. I'm not going to invest my time. I'd say maybe better binge than weekly. I think so. I think it'll go in my binge pile. Because there's plenty of shows like that, like older Game of Thrones, definitely. I think I would have been pretty pissy watching Avatar Last Airbender week to week. That would have made me grumpy. I don't know Grindhouse. What is a Grindhouse style? To me, in my brain, that associate like big violence. Lots of violence. But I don't really know much about Grindhouse. Except for maybe it's adjacent to violence. Yeah, like I didn't know. I didn't have cable. I completely missed Avatar Last Airbender. Watched it later, and I was like, holy shit. Body horror violence movies. Okay. Death Proof? No, I've never seen Death Proof. Sin City. I like Sin City. Okay. Because Jujutsu Kaisen had a lot of body horror, but it was like all plot. And I really like that. That anime is a fascination. It's an anomaly. Because you watch it and you're like, holy shit, like it's all plot, but there's world building. Like that was a phenomenal show. I haven't seen the movie yet, but it was a phenomenal show. Nothing spoiled on the site. Oh, you mean Better Call Saul? Yeah, that's interesting. People just say watch it. And I don't know anything about it either. I don't really like watching real people go through drama, though, because it's awkward. So that's a personal problem with me. Bit of a Tarantino vibe. Yeah, I mean, people call it edgy and whatnot. I just thought this Chainsaw Man thing was cool, so I thought we were going to be doing it more. Thought we'd be doing more, Hey, Daycop. Good to see you. Comey Can't Communicate is an adorable series. Opens up with people with social anxiety and the trouble of meeting new people. Also, Najami is best. All right. Well, let's see what we're being recommended here. Because I did check out that 86, and I do think I'm going to keep with that. I thought 86 was really, really cute. And someone described it as StarCraft, which was a big sell. Like, that was like, now you're talking my language, but I don't know if you can actually land this. And yeah, kind of getting I mean, they're a lot younger than I expected, but you know, kind of a Last Man or a Battle Royale kind of feel to it. Illustrated, serialized. What genre? What genre is this? Even though I probably wouldn't know the genre. Licensed by, directed by. Eight episodes live action television drama. Huh. So it became a live action show? Interesting. City Thunder, thank you for another super chat. Much appreciated. If Dead Space remake is successful, do you think EA will make a Dead Space 4 or remake the trilogy, alternatively remaking Dead Space 2 and retconning Dead Space 3 out of existence? So I fully played through Dead Space 3 co-op, and I thought it was an amazing experience. The story was completely wacky, and the lore explorations of Dead Space 3 were absurd. However, as a co-op game, Dead Space 3 was kind of awesome. Dead Space 2 was really good, though. My only complaint is it felt like it was being made by multiple teams, which it was, and then it was kind of stapled together, so chapter to chapter, it could tonally change a lot, and the story got kind of muddled in that way. I don't think they make a Dead Space 4, but that's why we've got Callisto Protocol, right? Because we're excited about that. Hopefully. Hopefully that's good. The anime actually cut out a Chainsaw Man scene that was in the manga when they stopped to get udon. He has to go rescue someone. Oh, I would have liked that. I would have liked that. I think I'm gonna wait until the next fight scene's out of Chainsaw Man, and then I'll watch it. I'll watch it at that point to see if it can kind of keep up the quality. Because the intro's great, and the first episode's pretty solid. Yeah, I'm hoping Callisto Protocol's good. That'd be my jam. Conman02288. Don't forget the Drifters anime, 12 episodes with 3 OVA episodes. Second season was greenlit over 6 years ago. What happened? What happened to Drifters? Why did it disappear for so long? That's right, I looked up this one last time. I have it on my list. I went with 86 because someone said it was StarCraft. Don't get 80% of modern anime. Spy Family looks cute. It is cute. It's worth it. It's worth it. That is sad it wasn't included. That's sad it wasn't included. StarCraft, like the RTS, don't see it. I think the RTS in general, like her sitting at the computer managing people in episode 1. And I kind of dig that. I was kind of into that idea. We'll see where it goes. You know, I assume she's going to fall for Undertaker or something like that. We'll see. Odd says, I think anime. What about it, Odd? All right, I'm gonna fire up the quest. I'm gonna come out of my pumpkin high. Oh my goodness, you've been sitting here forever. Thank you for the skewer. Sorry, leaving you hanging. Let's be I guess it probably doesn't matter too much, but I am leveling a red mage, so let's be red mage for this. This is the guy, right? Where we get our doctor's... Oh, this thing's pretty badass. I was expecting something a little more plague doctor-y, but this is It's a little more post-apocalyptic. I can dig that. You don't get XP? Aw. Oh, well. Yeah, Fallout. Tires on your shoulders. I need to play a dad game? No, it's true. It's true. You know, I just wanted to read something before bed, but I wanted to feel like I was... So Final Fantasy, John sold me as play it like Dragon Age. Play it like you're playing a solo RPG. And then I was like, cool, because I really want to read something before bed, but I want my little bit I did each day to feel like it meant something, like I was building up to something. Whether it's a great ending, whether it's just like I got some loot or some XP that one day I could maybe run alongside my friends. I just really, really like MMOs. I like that exchange where I can play something by myself and then we all show up for raid night. And I go make some food, but I know one day that food, I'm going to trade it to my friends. And then we're all going to have food buffs that night. And then we're going to... Dream Daddy? I haven't played really any dating sims. I've watched Kristen play a couple. But no, I don't think I've played any. There's got to be combat. I guess I need combat, right? Yeah, MMOs are a unique experience, exactly. Like, it's that exchange. Tusken Raider outfit with that mask? That sounds good. That sounds good. I saw the Cthulhu dating sim. But yeah, and I don't really like want to play Bejeweled or any of those sort of games. So I've never bought any of those on Steam. That's what I like about MMOs is you work, you build, and thank you for the super chat, KLG. Chaos, you work by yourself, and then you get to bring that to friends. It's a lot like real life, you know? You train up, and then when you all get together, you have fun. I go read a D&D book. It's a little different because I DM Dungeon Master most of the time. But, you know, you work on something, and then you share it with your friends. You work on something, then you share it with your friends. What about Cthulhu Saves the World, then? I've seen that one, too. Indie game-wise, right now, I'm playing Dicey Dungeons. It's okay. It's a lot shorter than Slay the Spire, which is nice. So I feel like I can, in a shorter amount of time, because, you know, I'm helping out around the house more with the baby on the way. So my evenings aren't as long as they used to be. So Dicey Dungeons is pretty cute. And it kind of gives me that Slay the Spire little roguelite before I go to bed. Oh, do I have to get it from the vendor? Oh, I thought I got it from the quest. Okay. Well, the Adventurers Guild Investigator says, why, hello there. You strike me as the goodly sort of adventurer, eager to help strangers at a moment's notice. And you could have come at a better time. Are you eager to help? You have my thanks. Now tell me, what does this traveling circus troupe know as a continuant circus ring a bell? Each year, when it comes for All Saints' Wake, they set up shop here in town, conducting all manners of suspicious activity. Though they appear to be ordinary performers, each and every last member of their vile and despicable void sent. Wait, what? Every last member is a most vile and despicable void sent. Under the guise of the events and festives merrymaking, they carry out acts both mischievous and malevolent. Continental like the breakfast. Okay. Like the breakfast. But worry not, for I have a plan. This year we shall hold an event of our very own, thereby supplanting their modus operandi. A brilliant scheme. Would you not agree? There are games, humor stuff. I think the game that fell the most flat for me was Magicka. Have you ever played? It's that old game. It's probably, what, 15 years? 17 years old? No. 13 years old, maybe. But Magicka, oof, that was just a bunch of references. That was just random references. Had no content. The main spectacle shall be costume cottage? But for those without suitable guise, my colleagues at the Alchemist Guild have devised a most ingenious solution, a special concoction that will temporarily transform any individual into a most ghastly visage. That is where you come in. You must transform yourself with our potion and speak to the townsfolk to spread the word of the event. After giving them a good fright, You will need to dispel the enchantment, thus allaying possible concerns of ill effects from our wondrous blue. I've never heard of the parade. Cortege? Maybe I've heard of that word. I don't think so, though. 1,000 thanks. I have prepared a selection of 4 elixirs for you to choose from atop the bench beside me. Choose one that suits your fancy, and go forth and spread the word of our costume parade. When you're finished, let us rendezvous near the Leatherworkings Guild. Best of luck. This reminds me a lot of the Halloween event in WoW, in that you would get a bunch of costumes. Those you could cast at people, though. And that was kind of a fun thing to do. So, all right, I'm a monkey. Where'd I go? I'm an ape. Cortege? The answer is yes. Why is there no all the above option? I can only do 4 options. I guess we could take off. Who's the loser? Dimensions? Oh, I didn't know dimensions was going to be so low. Oh, so they're definitely not dimensions. It's an interesting conundrum with the lore. Because they wanted to present it as a mystery. But I think particularly the magic lore is something that shouldn't be a mystery. It's something you should play with. But I don't know if I like it being a mystery yet. We'll see. We'll see. We only just met Oriange in Shadowbringers, so it'll depend a lot. It'll depend a lot on how they're able, if they can land that jump. They're currently doing a lot of cartwheels. I don't know if you can land that jump. Yeah, they're kind of like dimensions. They're definitely not dimensions. Have I bought the achievement points mount yet? Which one's that? I've bought a couple things with my achievements. Wait, a Sasquatch strolling through the middle of town. Wait, wasn't I oh, okay. Yes, right? Oh, thank heavens. I thought I'd gone mad. For if you were truly a Sasquatch, I very much doubt I would live to tell the tale. The truckling chap? All right. Here's a word I care about. Truckling. Apt to truckle. Fawning. What the hell? In a subversive manner? To process business of transporting good on trucks. No, never mind. That's trucking. One who truckles. Of course, one who truckles. All right, now we gotta head. Oh, hang on. We gotta go to Google Trends. We gotta go to Google Trends because we need to see if truckling had a surge this week, as everybody else looked it up but me. No, surge back on September 25th. Yeah, for some reason people were worried about truckling. I too can become a Sasquatch if I were to participate in this costume parade. I must admit, the idea of becoming something so hideous is rather unappealing, but I would be lying if I said I'm not intrigued. Perhaps I will give it a try. Mother truckle. Do you not truckle? Spread the word of the costume parade, but more people know the investigators plan to succeed. Transfigure yourself once more and continue promoting the event. Let us truckle away then. Someone that bows down before someone who behaves as if he has no self-respect. Oh, how scandalous. Oh, cute. Oh, I'm one of these crazy bats. But these bats were violent. Weren't these the things living in Heavensward Sea of Clouds? And they would bite you? Like, they're such fabulous little creatures, but they apparently are quite violent. Gale cats, yeah. It was one of the first gifts I was ever given in the game was a Gale cat. Also, the Sweater of Light was like the first piece of glam I was ever given. That's why I have such a fondness for it. A flying kitten, adorable as it is. I hope it's not feral. It is. Oh my, that was you? Goodness. I've never seen such a thing before. Well-poised woman. Ah, so you're promoting a costume event. If I too can be in the air as an adorable kitten, I should very much like to attend. Just telling your friends. Tell your friends. The existence of Gilgamesh? I don't know. Gilgamesh, though, was in Evilise, though. He wasn't on a different dimension. But if I go any deeper, I'm totally talking out my ass. I do not know much about the other Final Fantasy games. Put wings on the kitty? Nah, he doesn't like dress up. Carthonassi is a very serious cat. Townsfolk is abuzz, talking of the costume parade. Rendezvous with the Adventurers Guild investigator near the Leatherworks Guild and inform him that all is ready. Oh, who was I thinking of in Evilise then? The really, really big guy. Yeah, Gilgamesh, like, travels dimensions or something. I also don't know much about him, but yes. We need to do more of that, too. I had a lot of fun with the Hildebrand stuff. I know many don't, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was actually, that's the kind of comedy I enjoy. I really like Naked Gun and stuff like that, though, and Airplane and all those sort of slapsticky business. No, the dude who you fought his tail and then his two hands at different times. And the party had to divide, and then he, like, did a spin. So very sorry to have to keep you waiting. I've been gravely busy attending to my own preparations. What a handsome fellow. Tell me, how did you fare? Were the townspeople at all interested in attending? Let's see. I can get his name here. Thunder God Sid, yes. That was the one. Thunder God Sid. Because I was really confused why he was named Sid. Because every time I swing by John's stream and he's playing an old Final Fantasy game, there's always somebody named Sid. And they're usually smoking for some reason. But there's lots of Sids. Apparently Final Fantasy just keeps like making up new Sids. Now you need to do a Leslie Nielsen marathon. It's good. Funny man. Mr. Magoo, still pretty funny. My. It sounds like they were simply trembling with excitement. And to think, no small few wished to transfigure themselves. Oh, what a joyous occasion. Why is the music dramatic? That they would give themselves so willingly. Why did I never think of simply taking this human form before? Oh, I see. You're creeping me out, bro. The trailer showed Sid today? What? Sid was in there? Okay. I wasn't finished fishing for a compliment, but it seems you're giving them out freely. So here's my question. Can I watch that video on stream? Because there's the part where the blood explodes. And I know that sometimes videos have trouble if you like show blood exploding in your stream. But it's video game blood. But you know, YouTube can be weird sometimes. So can we watch it? Even though a head pops off? I wasn't fishing. I've already said this. Gross. I really must. Oh, well, now we need,
yeah. I really must thank you for being so gullible. Did not realize there was another clown in town. Papa Grump, my darling? It looks like all your hard work is finally paid off.
Was the event last year about clowns? People already did. That's fair. Indeed, my beloved, all proceeding apace. Once I finish settling matters here, we can enjoy a magnificent feast. There's recurring villains. So like the Chicken Man in the Easter event. I didn't do the Halloween event last year. Oh, man. Now my brain's... When did we start making videos? Were we streaming this time last year? It's only October. I don't think we were streaming yet. I'm pretty sure I missed it. When was our first March, December. Recovering podcaster tries Weeb game, November 3rd. Oh, so we're coming up on our anniversary pretty quick. 92.8% likes. It's our most downvoted video we've ever made. Was the Recovering WoW podcaster tries Weeb game. Funnily enough, let's memory road this a little bit. Let's see. I'll copyright strike myself later on for watching my own video. Oh, this looks crunchy. Look at this. Look at this crunch too. We weren't even capturing that well. I was hanging out in the There'll Be Dungeons channel. Oh yeah. We're not even in HD. We're not even in HD back then. Oh jeez. What a weird world. So long ago. So many memories. They didn't like that title? It's a shame too. But you know, we've talked about it. We've talked about it. Because as Garrett has said many times, he would have Weeb Wednesdays at his house in college. It was a term of endearment, but I totally get it. I totally get it. A lot of people get bullied for liking anime and stuff. Which ain't right. It ain't right. Oh dear, oh dear. You appear to be confused. While the effects of the potion I gave you lasted only a short while, the potions we've brewed for the townfolk is a touch more potent. With but a single sip, none shall turn to their original form. Yeah, we were a little late to the party too. Like we were doing a WoW transfer over like way after the fact. And wait, what now? Most disliked. Yeah, the most disliked video. Most disliked video. From WoW content creator? Yeah, no, that just gets so stupid too. Like that. The whole like, oh, you're a furry game. No, you're a furry. It's just like, just play what you want, bros. Like, who gives a crap? Plus, let them do their thing if they want. They're gonna do it no matter what game you give them availability to do it. Most dislikes at 92% is pretty good. I agree. It's not bad. It's not too bad. We do all right. We do all right. We try not to be misleading with our titles either. Like we really don't try to clickbait too much. You do play the game, but we try not to clickbait too much. We shall harvest the dread that overwhelms their feeble minds when they discover the truth, and use it to summon forth our brethren. Then we shall have our night of devilry as long last. You found us with that video? That's awesome, Mandragon. I'm glad you found us that long ago. The Gruffs will be the envy of all Voidsent and live as royalty. All is falling into place, just as I schemed. I like this guy here. He hasn't said a thing. Here we go. Here we go. Your turn to talk. The creature is monitoring you. Hysterically? What could it be trying to say? Ah yes, the investigator of the Adventurers Guild. The fool drank our potion with all the concern of a newborn babe. How fitting he will remain just as helpless for the rest of his days. Damn. Even as we speak, the townfolk are lining up to be transformed, blissfully unaware of the monstrous fate that awaits them. And we owe it all to you. Indeed, you've done jolly good work this day. Oh, my sweet. You've never looked more dashing. Evil clowns. Seeing as you have matters here well in hand, I will return to our little honeycomb and ready our feast for my hard-working husband. Well, yeah. Monogamous Voidsent demons. Do you get a little red bra when you have that shirt? Because I've got that shirt, but it doesn't give me a little red bra. Well then, I best be off to finish my preparations. 'Twill be a night to remember. Yeah, well, I don't... There's two versions. Oh. Okay. You poor thing, a long-lost child at wit's end. Perhaps I can be assistance. Mine has the red bra? You're so lucky. Thank God, thank you for the super chat. Oh, look, a clown. Can't wait to see Garrett's react. I don't know if he's afraid of clowns. Maybe he's afraid of clowns. I don't know that personally about Garrett. Might be. Yeah, if anything, the coat and mask is more creepy. I don't think I have a good
like, here we go, hang on. We could do like a,
yeah, like a modulated. Why do you look at me like this with such mistrusting eyes? Nah, it's too robot-y. Yeah, we're not Omega. You're... Why is this event so full of big words? Dubitation is quite misplaced. That GG video was in my recommendations for a long time, and not gonna lie, I didn't click it since I'm tired of WoW players praising or takes Final Fantasy at the time. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that totally. And one of the big things we heard from quite a few people who checked out the videos early was like, we get that you want to make comparisons, just kind of back off, like treat it as its own game, and that's fair, you know. I don't think anybody wants to constantly hear something put down, even if it's in the positive, something they do like. It's just not fun to hear something beat up like that. Papa Gruff, aren't you? I also got a pair of fashion glasses now, so I can put on glasses while I wear a hat. Is this how you always treat newly met strangers? What if I told you I had a remedy to dispel the enchantment? I'm a suspicious man. Here, drink this. Given the situation, I do not blame you for being wary of gifts from a stranger. I will gladly drink it myself should it ease your concern. You must choose, Morris. You must choose. It worked. You have my thanks. Oh, it's the dude. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, though I wish we had met under better circumstances. As our fiendish fiend explained amidst his gloating, I am an investigator working for the Adventurers Guild. I knew that the red-nosed charlatan would be up to no good. Knew he would take advantage of the season's festivities as he once did before. Yet for all my vigilance, here I am. His very first victim. Oh, the shame of it all! 'Tis a spear piercing my very soul. Oh, because I didn't do last year's. But thanks to you, I am free of that foul enchantment. I owe you my life, Miss... I fear you'd sooner forget a name as unremarkable as my own. I am but a passing woman of science. I see. May I assume that you are the self-same individual who created the remedy? You may indeed. 'Tis a remedy which requires no small amount of fine-tuning. A frog's tongue here, a rat's tail there. But I will spare you the details. Rest assured the townsfolk too shall be returned to their original forms with sufficient dose. A fortune would have it I've made plenty for everyone in case such a tragedy were to befall the city. Now, if you would be so kind as to distribute the remedy to those in need, investigator. Nice, Pothy. Join me. Understood. I know not your motives, but I'll not look a gift chocobo in the beak. This is the best hand we have played, and I will accept full responsibility for the outcome, whatever it may be. While I attend to the townspeople, may I entrust you with capturing our crafty clowns. Stores of the remedy are like to run dry should they claim too many victims. In that case, I'll remain here to assist. Excellent. Once you've administered the remedy to the afflicted, I shall await you in the amphitheater. It will be no easy feat to apprehend Papa Gruff. Papa Gruff. I have no doubt he will be expecting you to come after him. That is why I propose you give him a taste of his own medicine with a disguise. Ideally, the guise should be one dear to him, one whom he would let down his guard around. What's more, I would suggest someone whose appearance you can readily recall. Never doubt his dear little Gruff? Oh dear. Oh my. Oh my, his very own son? While an excellent idea, you can say with certainty, can you recall his appearance? If not, transform will undoubtedly fail. I've never seen him, no. Recently lays eyes on the mistress. Yes, excellent. And he'll never see you coming. When you're certain his guard is down, give him one of my special cookies. I've baked in an ingredient that will return him to his natural demonic form. I know I got the option, that's why I clicked it, because I was curious. Though I wish I could do more to help, I am little more than a simple doctor, and adventurers of your obvious talents is far better suited and accustomed to such risky undertakings. That is true, Morris. When you're ready, I shall provide you with a dose of my own transformative mixture. Though we did get a lot of comments about the frog thing in this last video, which I didn't know was a thing, and apparently is not a thing. Speak with the doctor again? Okay. Choco, so I believe it's that you had a horse, you were given a horse, and you would disrespect the gift by looking it in the mouth to see if its teeth were well, because you could tell its health by its teeth. And naturally, a horse being, because animals don't show dental pain like humans do, if the teeth were bad, then you were soon to have a lame horse that wouldn't eat properly. Like cats. Cats are apparently notorious for just showing no signs of dental distress. And you should get your cat's teeth cleaned and checked and take them to a cat dentist. Now, they like go under, so they can get a dental cleaning as a cat, because they're not going to sit through it. But, you know, it's important. Apparently, a lot of cats are suffering from dental hygiene issues. It shan't be hard to locate Papa Gruff, knowing he prepares for the night of devilry. I suspect we will be waiting for more Voidsend to gather. Oh, you can check a horse's age by checking its teeth. Ah, cute. Yeah. Cats, man. Yeah, well, and most cats really like the treats. Like those little cat treats. Yep, dry food, so they knock out the stuff that the tartar that hangs around there. Yep. As such, he's most likely hiding in the vicinity of the riverbank, outside of sight, out of mind. He will no doubt have returned to his guise as the Adventurer Guild's investigator, so as to not arouse suspicion. Now recall an image of his beloved in your mind's eye, and I shall weave it into reality. The power of alchemy. Sweet, I'm getting a red bra. Remember, once you fought Papa Gruff, use whatever guile you can to muster to trick him, then offer him my special treat. You'll be transformed into Mama Gruff. There we go. Red bra and all. What was, so back in Heavensward, I don't think we were streaming yet. I don't think we were streaming back then. But there was a dude who kind of looked like Americ, who was being false. But I don't really remember the story at all. You were going around Corthus, and there was a dude pretending to be a dude who kind of looked like Americ. Was that a Voidsent? Or is that just a dude? That was in a Realm Reborn. That was a Realm Reborn? Was it patch content? The Heretic. Yeah, the Inquisitor guy. Oh, where could they possibly be? Oh, is that true? Wow. Yeah, I guess we didn't do any of Realm Reborn, did we? That's right, he was a dragon heretic. Okay, okay. So he wasn't, like, Asine related at all. Oh, my sweet... Snurbbleberry? I thought you'd return home. Is aught amiss? It's like level 4. Oh, it was... Oh. Oh, I guess I wasn't flying back then, was I? Don't tell me. Is it because I didn't return your goodbye kiss? You know I'm easily flustered. Beside, my love, our plans would be in tatters should a passerby catch us sharing an intimate moment. Oh yeah, let's go Adam's family on this. What are you saying, my love? I'm in the midst of preparing the Night of Devilry. Now is not the time to be joking around. We can have our fun later. Oh. I thought it was going to be an Addams Family thing. Like, you know, you've been bad. And he's like, oh, have I? And then he'd eat the cookie. Okay, fine. We'll do a normal answer. You came all this way because you're worried about me? Oh, I'm not worthy of such caring succubus. Oh, a succubus. But fear not, your beloved has everything under control. Thanks to that wide-eyed adventurer, the idiot humans are drinking our concoction in droves. Better not. Yeah, here we go. Oh, well, if you did know the clown better, you'd have more options. You always know just what I need, but a moment ago I was thinking what I wouldn't give for a snack. I knew you were cunning, but if I didn't know better, I would say you're a mind reader as well. That's outrageous. I don't have ripe souls. I have cookies. Cookies my favorite. Well then, don't mind if I do. Right? It's look left, right? Because the part of your brain you're looking over because the brain. What quest line is this? This is the holiday event. It's MSQ, you know, when you turn into a succubus and go seduce people to give them cookies. Goodness, it smells delicious. How I love to treat my sweet. Oh, okay, the cookie emote. I see. What's this? What?
What is the meaning of this? Got him. Why, you conniving little. You may have put a damper on my plans, but all is not lost. Yes! If I am to start again now, all can be ready in time for supper. I'm guessing this is the doctor.
So surely you jest. All Saints' Wake is meant for all to partake in and enjoy. Oh, damn. I don't know who that is. The Great Gourd of Legend?
I think I missed some things. You! It cannot be! The Great Gourd of Legend herself!
Well, if it's the Great Gourd of Legend, we're gonna need, I don't know, we're gonna need some echo or something.
Yes, the Great Gourd of Legend. You poor misguided soul. Gone are the days when you might wreak havoc as you please.
This truth I will drill into your head slowly and meticulously until there is naught else you can think of. Nothing but fine dining and breathing. Excuse me. Have I frightened you, child? Forgive me. Such was not my intention. It could be an evil pumpkin lady, too. It's not this voice isn't exclusively. I wished only for a man and monster to enjoy the revelry of All Saints' Wake in equal measure. Nothing more.
For a mercy, his mischief-making was brought to a halt. Wait, where's still the Pumpkin Man?
For mercy, his mischief-making was brought to a halt, thanks no small part to your efforts. But if the day's festivities are to be cancelled despite all we have done, the townspeople would still suffer for his transgressions. He has caught much grief, and I will punish him accordingly. So I ask that you place your faith in me and allow the festival to continue as planned. There will be no further disruptions. You have my word. Sure, I trust the pumpkin. Trust the pumpkin. You have my gratitude. Perhaps you should be appraised the real Adventurers Guild investigator of the present situation. He said he would await you, the amphitheater, as I recall. Once you have done so, come speak with me. There is something I would like to take you. Somewhere I'd like to take you, by way of recompense for the trouble this ill-mannered child has caused. Until then...
Yeah, Carthanassi does his dishes. He does his dishes thoroughly. It's why he's so soft. He's a dedicated cleaner. Where am I? How do I get out of here? Oh, I can't go past that bush. Faye whispered me in game saying a long-running character from the Halloween events. She's a watcher just out of sight. Oh, that's cool. So is this the first year that she's participated or involved herself? A cute little quest. The third time. Okay. Ah, there you are. You'll be relieved to hear that I finished administering the remedy to all afflicted. But tell me, how does the matter fare on your end? Ah, that's pretty cool. This is the first year she's talked. So the fiend has been reverted to his true impish form, I see. Well, eccentric though she may be, if the doctor's claims can keep him on a leash, I believe her. And with a surplus of curative potions, I can see no reason why the costume parade should not continue. I will, of course, remain vigilant for other disturbances. Your assistance has truly been invaluable, my friend. With this trouble now behind us, I trust you will take at least a moment's respite. Why not spend it donning the guise of a monstrous and mischievous creature? Cute. All right, is it the doctor here I talked to for cookie sales? Wait, you're in the way. Here we go. Oh, they got more. The guide? No. Pumpkin? Vendor. Oh, these are just guild prices. Okay, cool. What is this, a table item or is it a tabletop? Neat. And then just something else? Didn't I already get one of those? Yeah, what does this do? Makes prisms. So is she like a god? Like a demigod? Because we don't really interact with the gods much in Final Fantasy. I mean, that could be a good future expansion kind of thing where, you know, we go kill gods or something like that, you know, one day when everybody's super powerful. Do her quest. Because one thing I really do like about the power system in Final Fantasy is they level you up. Like right now, we're eating light or whatever in Shadowbringers. In Stormblood, but we were actually just getting more powerful because we kept fighting with Xenos. Like, they do a really good job at kind of making you feel powerful without just going ridiculous. So each expansion feels like you enter a new power structure without feeling weak. Slightly a little counter to that about the captain of the guard for Yulmore that we fought. That was kind of a like, hey, I'm super powerful and no real reason why yet. They could have a reason why, but that's the only one I've really feel like I've ran into and been like, oh, why are you so powerful? Why are you such a big deal? You shouldn't be a big deal right now. There's a bit of fun where the once dungeon bosses are now trashing other dungeons. I love that. That is one of my favorite things in the world. Like Dark Souls, like the Minotaur you fight on the bridge in Dark Souls 1, and then later on, they're just everywhere. There's that big lava room that's just packed with them. Was it I think Ranjit is his name? I only met him once. I only met him once. But he was, were those monk moves he was doing, or were those custom animations he had? Because we stopped right at Oriange, so, you know, don't tell me anything past that point. But we just met Oriange. I'm now on PC. Oh, the PC. Okay. I was worried that the PC took a shower. I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. Kind of custom. He's well done. I mean, his animations are really solid. Leader of the world's greatest army. Right. That's true. I did find it interesting that Garrett didn't even register that it was a military quarter when we were there in Yulmore. I mean, the only reason I picked up on it is because you walked in and it was like, military quarter. But I don't know if they did the best job selling that Yulmore had a big military if you weren't paying attention to what that area was. Because walking in and going military quarter, I'm like, oh, okay, they have a military. But the fact that he missed it kind of made me go, well, maybe a lot of people don't catch up on that. That's why I really, really like his talks. I really like talking with Garrett about it, too. Because it's fun to see what he missed. And that's, I guess, why people like watching MSQ streams, too. Because we all miss things. Like someone mentioned in the video, they had never seen Solus in the back until they watched our video this week. I'm like, what? Oh, that's cool. He was right there to me, but he was right there. Yeah, I remember that part, Cuddly. Yeah, they were talking about how... So, and which kind of gives it that, like, supplanted feel. Like, my personal kind of headcanon right now is that Vothri wasn't powerful and Solus gifted in the power in order to make trouble kind of thing. But we'll see. There's a lot of gameplay to go. There's a lot. Yeah, it is dense. 100% it's dense. But that's what makes it fun to replay through, like, and to explore. This is kind of a unique situation where I want all the goods in my first playthrough because we're making videos about it. I want the videos to be as good as possible. It'd be a bit different if I was playing by myself. I'd play through it like I did Mass Effect 1, where I was just like, whatever, and then I beat it, and I was like, that was amazing. Can I go back? I'll play it again, and now with respect for the lore, I can enjoy Mass Effect 1 that much more. You didn't notice Babyface? The little nipple head? Absolutely. I would just binge Shadowbringers beginning to end. I would it's a box of Oreos. You know, I'd destroy it. Get it out of the house. It's not healthy to have Oreos in your house. So you eat them all in one night so they don't exist anymore. So tomorrow can be healthy. And that's how I treat video games. That's how both Chris and I do it. We find time and we marathon and then we're free again. I'm just going to keep
doing this one then. So, you remember at my request, I am pleased.
I'm still impressed that you noticed what he had in the sling there. Missed it for the longest time. It's subtle though. It is a subtle little thing. I would have thought that if the art style was different, Sonic Rose. They haven't done a lot of like face knees or face shields in this game. That was very much like a World of Warcraft aesthetic, with like the Lich King and all that. I mean, I got my big old sword here, and that's very faces and skulls all over it. Well, they're into that stuff over there, but and it was kind of gray, you know. It is very heavy. It's one of the last. So I kid you not. That was one of the last ones they made of that line. I come home after a day of work, working security downtown Chicago, and that's on my door, like full blown, like in Chicago, just at my door. And Kristen sent it to me. You know, we broke up after college because I wanted to go up to Chicago, and I didn't know what I wanted out of life, to be perfectly honest. So I was like, you know what? I just gotta go. I gotta go. And she sent me a whole freaking Frostmourne, and I was like, holy shit. That was like her like, I still love you. Here's Frostmourne. I was like, holy shit. This is it's everything I've ever wanted. It was a birthday gift. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I tear up just thinking about him. She did. She's the one who proposed to me too, no less. Like if I tell that, like all stories I tell about Kristen, know that she's the one who proposed to me. I was a slacker. She pulled me together. Jezzer, thank you for the super chat. FF lulls you to in a sense of safety with cat girls and lalas. Then bam! An eldritch abomination with a face for a butt. I agree. It's true. I think the real feat that this game performed was to make Lalafels one of the most dangerous factions in A Realm Reborn. Because then you knew you were into something. Like, otherwise, she gave me Frostbite. Exactly, I had no choice. Because if they couldn't land the Lalafels, the game was going to be a joke. But in A Realm Reborn, they set it up that was a force to be reckoned with. I'm really happy I started in Old DOS, so it was a little more elevated, a little more important. But they went straight for that, and they had to, because otherwise it would have always been goofy, like the gnomes in World of Warcraft. They're just goofballs. You can't take them seriously. So when, you know, Mecha Gon whatever shows up and is like, I'm here to save the day, you're like, I don't care about you. But Sultana walks in the room. I'm like, what is it, Sultana? Do you need some help? I'm into it. Let's do it. The new variant dungeon delves into it a lot. What? Wait, into butt faces or lalas? Lalas caused one of the calamities? Wait a minute. What? Like wizard lalas? Like the ones you talk to? Not exactly the ones we talk to, but the Lalafels in the Black Mages? What'd they do? They spill a cup of water? They haven't had a gnome in a... Yeah, that's right, Sandberry. They haven't. I did eventually... So, what was it? BC, you got a troll on like a raptor for a hot second, and then you got what they called Zappy Boy, which made him feel a little too corporate. It was like corporate memeing, the Zappy Boy thing, but I got some troll love in there eventually. I played a troll, a holy priest, disc priest. Duked it out with the white mages. Oh, that's pretty badass. That sounds really cool. Has Final Fantasy, to my current knowledge, done time travel? Have they ever talked about time travel? Final Fantasy 14. I'm sure other Final Fantasy games have done time travel. Oh, Alexander. Yeah, Alexander did time. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, that was well handled though. That was weird, but it was cute. Yeah. And then the time in an essence with the first and stuff, but and obviously, like, I've said that before, being outside of Final Fantasy, coming into the game being like, holy crap, like Diabolos is from another game, and like all these references that you don't need. You don't need to know the references to enjoy it. Oh, a Chronomancer class would be so cool. Oh, that'd be cool. I still want my Primal Supersuit Power Ranger class someday. I get the feeling that Reaper might be kind of in that line, like maybe you get to wear a Void Sen or something cool like that, but I want my Thordan class. I want to walk out with my big sword, summon forth a body made of pure crystal, and then boost around. Astrologians used to have Time Mage stuff, did they? I haven't heard that. I haven't heard about that. Oh, Astro had time magic. Oh, okay. I haven't tried Blue Mage, no. I haven't tried it at all. Yeah, Time Mage. Arcane mages in World of Warcraft got a little bit timey. But I don't really know any of the raid buffs still. Like, I don't know like what a haste or bloodlust equivalent would be in this game. Because I've played only a samurai. So I've been extremely selfish in all the extremes we've done. By the way, we are going to be doing Shiva coming up sometime soon. We're going to do Extreme Shiva for our Realm Reborn Extreme trial. Just so we kind of done one of each of the expansions here and there. Then we'll probably head back to Stormblood. Stormblood has such awesome extremes. I really, really like them. I love doing Tsukiyomi and I'd like to try some others. I think Susanoo might be kind of boring. Just looking at it from the outside, but it'd be fun to see it. Raid buffs are just kind of damage buffs? Okay. AoE stun? What? On Astrologian? That sounds awesome. When does MSQ continue? Probably Monday. Yeah, so I'm going to talk to Garrett, but we'll probably continue Monday. Because I want to get to the castle where we're going to beat up the Light Warden. That sounds badass. I want to hang out with Oriange more. I just want to play some more.
As I mentioned earlier, there's something I would like you to take. Though I'm afraid it is a place not easily reached. When you're ready to depart, pray, speak with the usher here. He will escort you. The unusual usher.
The refresh bot? Wait, oh, refresh is a spell? What spell is refresh? Is that the... It wasn't 11. I don't know what refresh is. What do I think of the Pixies so far? They're great. I think they have a very good fairy tale vibe to them and being kind of like dangerous. Tooth fairy, steal your teeth kind of style stuff. There was there was the comment that one of them made that like they might be the souls of dead children or something. And it's like, whatever. That's very Hansel and Gretel. That's very Witcher. And I've heard too that they're just kind of generic in the Japanese voice acting for them, and the Scottish really adds a lot in English, which is cool. Because I really, really enjoyed the Japanese throughout A Realm Reborn. Before I was streaming, I was always doing Japanese, and I thought it sounded great. Oh my god, when I switched to English there in the end of A Realm Reborn, it was a brutal switch. So but red mages were basically just like mana pots for everybody else? Yeah, Fey Wild and all that sort of thing. I mean, hopefully one day they'll go back and re-voice act. So I'm playing through Yakuza 0. And that is without a doubt one of the strangest presentations of a game in terms of voice acting, what's not. Because there's like 3 different kinds. There's cutscene voice acted, there's in-game text, and then there's like weird like slideshow, but it kind of voice acted. It's a bizarre presentation. And I know that if they voice acted some minor characters in A Realm Reborn, then you might be like, oh, well, this person's going to be really important. So sometimes I think there's also an element of like, don't voice act a character at first, so we don't think they're important, and then they become important and voice acted later, and maybe that kind of tricked you. Because when everything's not voice acted, then, you know, you can pull tricks like that. So, Yakuza, I'm not terribly far right now, but your super chat has a 1 on it. What? Oh, is it like stuck at the top for you or something? Imarashi, thank you for the super chat. Someone correct me, but I do believe those Fey words you'll catch here and there. They make used a whole vocab language for those phrases. You should. That's the dedication you want from a game that has world building. You want them to make up a language, and then you want them to explore that language, right? Like I just played, and I'm still playing Jedi Fallen Order, and the fact that they got a Mongolian throat singing band to do the song, but then translated it into an alien language. Like that's the sort of heavy shit I'm into. Like I'm a dungeon master, right? You got to role play. You got to be into this. You got to be as into it as your audience is going to be. Otherwise, nobody cares. That's why Mandalorian was great, because they had the little trash compactor bar there in the background that Luke used in the trash compactor to try to stall it. It was just kind of like laying in the background, but the camera didn't like lovingly caress it and like be like, ooh, look at this reference. It was just kind of there. And that's one thing Final Fantasy XIV does really well, is it just kind of puts stuff in there. Now, sometimes it's like, hey, we wrote a dictionary about it. You have to read it. But a lot of the time, it just kind of lets you enjoy the elements you want. And that's how I'm kind of taking the magic system right now, too. Like, until the big reveal comes about whatever flip-flop Oriange's talking about, I'm kind of like, this is just kind of there for me to enjoy. Maybe I'll get deeper into it. I don't know if I'll be a big magic buff yet. Yeah, the Who. Yeah, they're great. They're really solid. Dude, Mel, they still don't like fully like nomify like all the Lalafels in English, but yeah, when you go to that first table meeting and you're talking like full-blown mafia bosses with deep voices in the Japanese, it's intimidating. It sounds really good. It sounds really, really good. Ah, you must be the guest of honor. If it pleases you, I shall escort you immediately. The Wake Doctor.
I should take my leave first and make the preparations necessary to receive you. Do not be alarmed by what you see, child.
We shall not be far behind. Now, if you will follow me. They'll have deep, yeah, it's just below your register. You can't even hear it. Oh, are we in a unique zone? Cute. Little turd ghosts. Oh, this is cute. Like a little photo op area. Wait, where am I actually? Oh, look at that. A little warped. Time to practice G-pose. We need to get a G-pose aficionado to come by. Just like at some point, another reason why I really want to know who is. Oh, cute. They're taking pictures. I really want to know like who the lore people are in the Final Fantasy community, because once we get caught up, I want to interview them with all my questions. I don't want to put myself on the line to be correct about lore. for a game I've only played for, 2 years at that point. But it'd be really fun to talk to a G-pose expert and have him on a stream and like do a whole photo shoot. Get real formal about the photo shoot. Unsavory imp. Fun loving imp here with my fellow revelers to enjoy the week. I can fashion you a very convincing guise for the masquerade. All I need for you is to recall the journey, a journey unforgettable. Traverse your memories and tell me what you see. Good, good. Now think of someone remarkable you encountered in that time. Someone powerful. Yes, that's it. Oh, wow. Look at all this. Courageous. Okay. Oh, cute. It's like a costume contest? Nice. Yeah, you get to dress up as characters. Cute. Oh, so this is where people could do a bunch of shots without modding the game. Could come here and screw around for the next few weeks. Cute. Being able to interview Jesse Cox, it'd be really, really fun to have Jesse Cox on either the podcast or anything else like that. I would just enjoy that. He was big in the Heroes of the Storm scene that I came from. Back in the day. Back at the HGC height. So I passed him a lot at BlizzCon and in the press areas there and stuff, but it would just be fun. It would be fun. Could you get spoiled here? There? Well, they told me to not... I mean, I guess, yeah, you could walk in here and, like, see Amaric here eating a cookie. So, yes, I guess there could be characters that are real characters. I mean, now I'm kind of, like, looking around and curious, right? But maybe not. Because judging from the way people fawn over people on Twitter, I would assume I'd see a lot of waifus. Because people are always, like, fawning over some and posting pictures of some, like, blue-haired lady. And I don't see her in here. So, yeah, we got two Minfilias. Maybe you can only see what is available to you. Oh, I can't. Okay. Twitter, man. Don't look around too much. Oh, okay, you can't be spoiled. All right, yeah, I don't want to see monster models or people models. Jake God, thank you for super chat. We've been spending most of our lives living in a RP paradise. I'm glad. Worst is you see someone you don't recognize. It's true, but models matter a lot to me. So I'm happy to take the advice. Well, yeah, I get curious. I get curious, right? Particularly monster model. Like, not so much character models, but I really, anytime a new video game's coming out, particularly an RPG, like that new monster, what is it? It's not Wild Hunt, but there's that new monster hunting game that EA's making. I saw the gameplay for it. I'm like, it looks pretty cool. I'm done. I don't want to see your monsters. I don't want to see anything. I hate when new MMOs are coming out and they're like, look, Wild Hearts, yeah. When they're like, look at all the monsters that'll be roaming this land. I'm like, no, put that shit away. Don't show me dungeon bosses. I don't want to see it. Because I looked at some of the old... I'm never going to look at trailers for Final Fantasy patches because they often put raid boss images in there. And I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that at all. Wild Hearts, I didn't look at the monster names. It could be fun. I don't know if the building mechanic's going to work out. And I do want to play Monster Hunter proper before I play it, just so I know what the origin is. It's like playing a Souls game without him playing Dark Souls. Yeah, be shameful. Exactly, Shadow. Be shamed of your monster models. Don't show them off. World is a great starter game. I know. Oh, I want to play it. I know I can co-op it. I think it'd be really, really fun. Like once Garrett's done with college and I'm through the first, what they call it, fourth trimester, when you're through those first 3 months of a new baby. Once I'm done with that, I think we're gonna add like Friday streams and we're gonna play some Monster Hunter because I really want to play that and I want to do a co-op and I want to play it with Garrett because he's my buddy. And I would really enjoy that.
Welcome to my humble abode. Oh, I misclicked. There we go.
I've heard, yeah, co-op can be jank and that Rise is better. But I think it was Luke was telling me, like, just power through the first couple missions, then grip up, like, play solo, and then do co-op, because World just has more something. Because I was thinking about Rise as well, because I've heard the co-op's better there. But I've heard go with World.
Surprised to see I have a home of my own, are you? Even the great Coeurl needs a place to rest your head. I've never invited a mortal to my home before. Consider this my show of thanks for ensuring All Saints' Wake could be celebrated this year unimpeded.
You think Rise is awful? Oh my goodness. Rise just throws you in the deep end? Yeah, I've heard World has a bit more onboarding. One of the more famous Monster Hunter YouTubers is now an FF addict and a member of this here channel. Is that who we were talking to last time? A few streams ago? I think it was during our Yulmore stream. But I see a lot of crossover, right? A lot of people who don't exclusively make content for one game end up playing. If they play Final Fantasy, they usually check out World and then Persona, which comes out today, right? Didn't Persona come out tonight? I could play that tonight. Persona 5. It's out now, right? I really want to play that. I have a friend who messaged me nonstop about how amazing Persona 5 is. Oh, is it not out right now? It comes out tonight? Tomorrow. Okay, I gotta get through. Okay. Tomorrow I'll play that then, because I'm really excited about that. I have a friend that's built that just up for, feels like years. It probably is years. If I change my country, I'll try to finish Last Order.
You may make yourself at home. Stay as long as you like.
Yeah, it comes out on PC and Xbox Game Pass tonight. Final Fantasy XIV is the fighting game community's retirement home. I haven't heard about any fighting game community involvement. Whenever I hear about the fighting game community, it's usually drama, but also I've heard like they're really nice, so I don't really know what to believe. Honestly, I don't really know what to believe there, because I'm not, I don't know. It's a Bellular video? Oh, okay. I stopped watching Bellular when I got into the game pretty heavy. I followed a lot of his news stuff when the Activision Blizzard thing was going down naturally. And Asmongold was playing Final Fantasy XIV. There was that whole explosion of content about Final Fantasy when it first started.
If you are concerned about Papa Gruff, do not be. He and I have come to an understanding. Some children must simply learn the hard way.
High praise from Akarai there. I have not pre-ordered a game. Oh. My last pre-ordered game was Warcraft 3 Reforged. I don't even think I played a minute of it when it came out. I was just... Who are you?
You need ask. My head is not merely for show. I am the Archfiend, feared and revered since time immemorial. The Great Gord, one who's led legions of darkness, is in fact merely a title held by those in my coven. Each generation of knowledge to control denizens of the void is passed down along. The appellation? What the hell were they doing over there? Okay, I'm speed reading. Rage War, irrepressible harm, remorse actions, viewed, goal harm, minions of darkness, realized yes, so thrilling. Okay, alright, I'm leaving. Bye Nanamo. Bye Samurai Guy. Bye whoever you are. Bye Dancy People. Bye Menphilia. Bye Angel Girl. Bye Warrior of Darkness. Bye Catman. There's another area? Oh, can I go inside the house?
Someone said I could go inside the house, right? Can I go inside the house? If I ask somebody, can I go inside the big cool house? Hi, demon girl. Go back at the exit. Okay. Sneaky Hollow. Near the exit. Okay. Ooh, a marvelous masquerade. Oh, is it just Hawkeye Manor? Like it's a fancy Hawkeye Manor? Oh, cute. Oh, cute. So did anyone know this was coming out? Are people like planning Halloween parties in here and stuff? Oh, this is cute. I know it's just like drag and drop assets, but... Oh, Orion Shay's enjoying himself. Good to see you. Oh, there goes Mr. Chai. Mr. Chai's running around. Now, is it just character models? Like, or can I dress up as Xenos? Is Xenos on the list? I want to dress up as Xenos. Ooh, cute, cute. Oh, hey, Double Shields is here. Hey, Double Shields. Nice, I like Double Shield. Double Shields was a cool guy. That was one of my favorite parts of A Realm Reborn was Gaius, Double Shields, and all them. The Sneaky Hollow? Oh, Xenos isn't on there? No bad guys. Oh, okay. I guess the bad guys would be the bigger spoilers. Just drag and drop assets? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not belittling the efforts of people who make excellent homes in this game. I assume the developer tools are better, but then again, maybe not. Particularly if this is run by, I don't know, community managers or something like that. I assume it's... I really don't know much about the Final Fantasy design structure. I'd like to know more. I hate... Yeah, just despise 3D animators. But, I mean, I've been recommended the NoClip documentary. We've been recommended some Speakers Network videos. But is there anything that, like, goes into... actual like pipeline stuff, how they work, what the team is like, some more team interviews? I got the emote. We're good. We got our pumpkin pleasures. So let's eat a cookie. Eat cookie. I like the subtle agreement to the cookie they've added, like the slight head nodding. Like you're kind of like, and you kind of just, yeah, this is all right. Okay, apple is. That's yeah. Even here, he's like, damn, that's a good apple. That's a solid apple. What do we do with an egg? Do we also agree with the egg? Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, yeah, pretty good egg. Pretty good egg. Eat pumpkin cookies way too... Wow. Yeah, well, it's slash cookie. Slash cookie. Slash cookie. No, I don't have pizza. Wasn't that pizza thing like a whole drama business because you had to like buy DoorDash or something, and like DoorDash got overwhelmed with orders and couldn't supply enough pizza emojis for people or some kind of madness? No Clip Part 2. I've watched both parts. We'll probably do a rewatch part at some point. Oh, is Asahi on there? That's cute. So it is a true Cuddle Zombie. Yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't turn evil. Damn. That's messed up, bro. I can't believe they did that. Pizza was Grubhub. Okay. I don't. Oh, Grubhub messed it up. Oh. I'm not a big fan of Grubhub. I'm not big. I don't like the Grubhub. Because they like to pull that whole, like, well, it wasn't us, it was our delivery people. Well, we can't refund you because it was the restaurant's fault. Well, the restaurant says it's your fault. And And they're like, well, you can have $5. And you're like, well, I don't want $5. I want food. You know, I wanted my food. So I just go pick up all my food these days. Yeah, here we go. They've got pizza. They've got pizza. I also worked data entry for a long time for a delivery service, so I know how overworked a lot of those programs are. They ran out of codes. Oh, thoroughly unhelpful with the code. I mean, they probably weren't expecting the rush. But still, that ain't right. Pizza's gross. Do we really? That's bait. That's bait right there. Because then we're gonna have to talk about like what kind of pizza, and are you getting good pizza, or is it crap pizza? Does it come out of a box? Like there is absolutely bad pizza, but I don't think we should take that bait. I think we should move on. I think we should. I think we should walk right past that one. Let's Where a special bit of dialogue with the gourd if you're a reaper, by the way. Oh, that's cute. Oh, because of void sons and reapers and stuff. I really want to play reaper someday. Our raid leader in WoW doesn't like pizza. Like the cheese? Boiled pizza? Yeah, pizza's good. Red, how do you make your own pizza? Do you do like the stone thing? I want to get, Kristen loves pizza. I want to get her like a gift for Christmas. And I'm thinking about getting her one of those like stone that you can cook pizza on. Do those work? How do you cook pizza? Grilled pizza. Hey, I mean, probably. That's probably decent. Cold pizza's actually good. Pizza good. Yeah, cold pizza's good. Pizza stones. Is there really boiled pizza? What am I really? Like a bagel? Yeah, actually, you know that bagel. Yep, like you boil a bagel. Exactly. All right. I got some Crystal Tower lore here in the Discord that I'm gonna read through because I'm still figuring out Crystal Tower. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna go to the inn. I'm gonna put on some Crystal Tower filler cutscenes, and we're gonna read the write-up that was supplied to me in the Discord today to give me a refresher on Crystal Tower so I can remember what's going on. And then we will run some dungeons. Yeah, it's a little important, right? I mean, granted, they did go back and make it required, but it's so thick. Like, I really want to replay it, but I don't want to reread it. I really don't want to reread it. Oh my. What happened here? Science Kirby. What have you done, Kirby? Air frying a pizza. French toast style pizza? Air fryer. Yeah, I've never messed with air fryers. Adam Regiusi about making pizzas? YouTuber who creates food videos. Oh, is this kind of like a science of food sort of thing? Oh, that sounds pretty good. Oh, wow, he's got millions of views on his stuff. Yeah, 9 million views on his New York style pizza. Damn. He's like the Ryan's World of pizza. Holy shit, this guy's got a lot of views on his pizza. Bragusia. Wow. Okay, where would I even find the... I guess would be... It wouldn't be in here. Because Minfilia tells us to go there and then just like farts off. I think it's after the world, but no, we'd probably have to go to like side quests. Duty, quests, jobs. Chronicles of a New Era. Return to Evilise, Crystal Tower. Here we go. Okay. Just putting this on for some background visuals while we read a write-up by FFXIV, which I like getting into it. I like getting into it. And I loved Lord of the Lake. I thought Lord of the Lake was awesome. That whole part. But this was so over my head when I was just playing, you know, falling asleep, doing my dad game. 11 p.m. And it's super wordy. Like there's the dude and the things. The dude's talking about stuff. And there's like a puzzle outside. I guess I remember most of the basics. But here's the write-up. You can find it in the Discord if you want to join. Please be kind to your hastily. No, I'm going to be kind. I might misread it for my own, you know, dyslexia, but I don't know. I think it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. So FFXIV wrote this in the questions and guides channel for me. You can, yes, it has been confirmed spoiler-free. So it has been confirmed spoiler-free by our mods. And you can find it in the Discord under questions and guides. So, Labyrinth of the Ancients. The Crystal Tower appeared after the calamity 5 years ago, thrust back up to the surface after being buried since the earthquakes of the 4th Umbral calamity. Oh. Okay. All right, hang on. I require reference. Does anyone... Is there like a handy calamity image I can look up? Or does anyone have one? Like there's that really handy magic image that kind of shows all the magics next to each other. But is there a nice like diagram of which calamity was which? A Realm Reborn is a bit wordy. Yeah, it is. It is. They throw the kitchen sink at you. I think Shadowbringers has kind of shown that they're doing something a little more like discover for yourself in some regards. But they're also doing a more of a mystery. The beginning of Jesse's video had one? Oh, did it? Okay. That might be right. Let's look that up. Oh, right. You had to do this part too. The fangs. Oh my goodness. It's been so long. Okay. Past the recovering podcaster. Here we go. Astral versus Umbral. Right, does he have one in here? He goes over Astral Umbral. I don't think he had a calamity list in here, though. This is more just a list of various goodies. He might have one in the Heidelin history, but that one's pretty... Wait, oh, here we go. It literally just happened. Perfect. Time of the 12. Wind, lightning, fire, earth. And we just... Where's the... Okay, so these are the basic element ones. Okay, cool. We have our heading. Cool. All right, so rose up. Calamity 5 years to thrust back to the surface after being buried since the earthquakes of the 4th. Thrust back to the surface. Okay, so the Crystal Tower was always on the source, right? It didn't go anywhere else. It was always just, it was just buried, even though it's really, really big. It erected during the most recent calamity. Okay, cool. It didn't appear from another world. This is Rambinis? Rambinis is the dude that just collected fangs in our video here. Of the Sons of St. Coeurl is leading archaeological expedition into the tower, but is having issues getting to the front door. Yeah, there he is. Okay, that's Rambinis. He requests the aid from the Ironworks and the students of Baldessian who send their resident Allagan expert, Grahatia. The Warrior of Light learns about the expedition from some sketchy dude in Mordana, a poorly disguised Nero. I do not remember poorly disguised Nero at all. Okay. I love Nero, though. Nero's probably my favorite character. I've probably said someone else at times, but I really, really like Nero, and I'm very interested to see how he ends up inside of a car. Someday. Someday I'll figure out why he's in a car. Thankfully, Rambini's is happy to have a Scion on board. When you're all assembled, Graha dubs the expedition. No, that's right, he names it all cutely because he's extra like that. Great write-up, Fitchel. You got some fetch quests to go past the Labyrinth security system. Sid makes the doohickeys that disrupt the force field of death, and you're in. Just you, though. Ram doesn't think Grahatia is experienced enough to join the actual raid, and Graha pouts about it. Okay, cool. Have a good night. Have a good night, game, if you gotta take off. Okay, cool. So we're basically caught up here. So we're meeting our Grahatia and all that. He's thumbs up, but he's gonna be sad because he doesn't get to go inside. Nero and Sid are just adorable. I really wish, yes, we're reviewing Crystal Tower history because it's really, really important all of a sudden. That's not true. It's been important for a little bit. I've just been ignoring going back and figuring it out. So that brings us to, so they name it Noah because he's extra like that, as was quoted. And then we start getting into, so wait, what happens in the Labyrinth of the Ancients then? We just go inside and we beat up people? Yeah. So to our knowledge at this time, we're literally just monster hunters. And we beat up the multi-headed dog lady with the boobs. I don't remember this room at all, but it's been a little bit since. I feel like I always get Circus Tower whenever I do a raid. She's in the tower proper? Oh, she's in the tower. Okay. I do not remember Labyrinth of the Ancients then. So it's like defense systems and stuff, like robots. He's got some big-ass gauntlets. What's the end boss of Labyrinth of the Ancients? Is there an in-game, codex I could look up what bosses are in what things I've done? Haven't been doing your dailies then? No, I don't want to run Crystal Tower. The Pelagion? Do I have access to that yet? Or is that can I get to that in game? Oh no, a PNG image. No codex pre-Endwalker set? Oh, okay. Phlegion. Triple triad cards? Yeah, I mean, that'd give you an idea. Go run it, nerd. We can. I mean, there's probably a group ready to go. Let's do that. I mean, we won't get duty bonus, but we can just queue up for it and go take a look-see. And while we queue, we'll do, oh, I get rewards just for doing it? No duty selected. Okay, here we go. Why am I occupied? Oh, I'm in a book. Hang on. Oh, y'all want to join? Sure. Let me leave my duty queue. Just poetics, it's still something. I was expecting a lot of nothing. Fitchel, you're here? Did you want to join? Yeah, if you wanna join, holler at me in the free company, or I'm hanging out in Ul'dah by the inn. You can come find me. The cards have lore and codex info? I didn't know that. Ooh, Noir long code. Thank you. What is this? Oh my. Oh, this is the been set in the blade code. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sure. I mean, I have no need. Don't I need to convert to raid? Garrett always does this for me. How do I convert to raid? Or can we only enter as a party of 4? We can enter as a party of 8, right? I've entirely relied on Garrett for this. Okay. I gotta go to party. Party finder. 8 is the max. To make a full alliance, you need to head to Party Finder. You can also enter 8-man with a normal party. Oh, let's see. Okay. Let's do... Oh my god, how do I even use this thing? Garrett's always done this for me. I'm so spoiled. Open Party Finder settings? No. How do I... Because these are other people's things. Bottom left. Ah, recruit members. Okay. Alliance. Labyrinth. Objective. Practice. Form a party. Ah, form a private party. Okay, and then I could do the party password. And then I could put that in the Discord like Garrett does. Are there any other buttons I need to press? I'm not going to do anything else special. 1 player per job. Interesting. We're just good to go. Wait, can everyone see the code right now? Oh, I thought I put it far enough down. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm changing the code. But there's also people whispering me, so I'll be sure to do that before I... Actually, I don't know if I can... I'm gonna have to make myself bigger. There we go. Not like it's super slow. You get limit break faster if there's only 1 player per job? Really? Is that like an official thing that people do as like a strategy? Okay. I'm unable to invite. So now it says okay. Why does it say unable to invite to party? Can I whisper you the code and then you can go get it? Oh, you can't invite. Ah, okay. You can't invite once it's going. Okay, but if I whisper you the code, you could go put the code in advance, right? Okay, that should work. Also, we can be tiny now. Tinier, I should say. Yeah, I guess I could have just done Party Finder without a code. Code doesn't work. Said code was incorrect. Oh, shoot. I think I copied the old code. Here, try this. Try this, and if it works, I might need to redo this because I forgot the code. I entered a code, I copied the new code, and then I changed the code, and then I messed up everything. Nope, it works now. Okay, cool. All right, did I get, this is what whimsy is. This is what whimsy is. Okay, I believe I have coded the people who have whispered me. Feel free to whisper me again. I won't think it rude if you whisper me again. But I'm going to go put it in the Discord now. And we're going to go remember what the heck happens. We're not going to do Circus Tower again, though, because I've seen that one plenty of times. But I don't remember... I don't remember Labyrinth at all at the moment. All right. It's there in the Discord if you'd like to join. And then we shall begin. My controller is tangled. All right. Cool. It is up in the Discord. What do we got? We actually have 18 to 24. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll do some red maging for it. But then, but we couldn't queue, right? LLG, excellent. We'll see you soon. Yeah, because we can't queue now that we've started this. We're going to go do Labyrinth, because I don't remember it at all. And if we queue, I'll probably get Circus Tower for the 100th time. We're going to go see... Yeah, we can't matchmake because we come this far. Okay, well, we only have 5 spots. We can do it. We can do it. Excellent. Another. Hey, Mr. Karth. You want to sit on my lap, buddy? Come here, bud. Yeah, I think we have to fill the whole thing since we started. Come here, bud. Oh. You could always unsync it. That's true. We could just destroy it. I mean, it doesn't need to be difficult. We could just destroy it. 1 tank left. Oh, sick. Nice. How do I engage it? How do we engage it? Do we... I want to destroy it. Destroy it for fun. Okay, how do we do that? Do I go to Duty Finder? And then I would just select this completely normal. Oh, cool. And then the cog. Yeah, we could just go destroy it. let's do it proper. Let's do it proper. Let's at least take a look at the boss and remember slightly what happened in there. Yeah, no, we'll go in there with level, because otherwise we'll just destroy things and I'll barely get to look at the boss before some level 90 destroys it. I am adjusting cat cam. Yeah, I don't remember this place at all. I have been to Circus Towers so many times, but I don't know jack about this place. Is this the one with the 3 roads and the 3 like the people are always yelling, "Don't go forward, don't do it"? But yeah, oh, here we go. Okay. Yes, so there's the 3 things, and there's the slime boss over here, right? Okay. It's kind of sort of coming back to me. But I don't remember jack. I wonder why this one doesn't come up as much as Tower. Liminal Space, thank you for the super chat. I agree. The Pools of Folly. Plus, we can do a little bit of practice here. Welcome, unknown character. You missed us firing up the Crystal Tower refresher. So was this made during the time of the Great Rush, or was the team kind of working normally at this point? Because the Realm Reborn patches are huge. So they were like trying to like fill out content in the meantime, or why was a Realm Reborn so giant? This background music haunts your dreams. I apologize. But they didn't explain what kind of content it was very well. Oh. So people were like kind of confused as to why they should run it? I mean, it's a raid, right? I guess Alliance raids were a new idea. Did 1.0 have Alliance raids? I mean, you know, it clearly was a mess, but... Did they have large-scale stuff to do in 1.0? No. So this would have been the first time anyone was like, what the hell is going on? No raids no raids at all? Like, no. So 1.0 clearly had dungeons, because they got repurposed. It didn't even... Why would it... Kind of had a few... What? But raids are what make MMOs fun. Open air dungeons. Weird. Alright, Karth is currently rubbing his face on the microphone. Those things just die. There's some kind of point. Still using the FF11 EverQuest. So the only MMOs I really played were... I played Star Wars Galaxies, but not to any sort of expertise. And I played Oh man, what else did I play? I think that was it. I think I only played Star Wars Galaxies and then World of Warcraft. Well, that was Mechanics Are for Cars. We got a Crown of Light and an eye patch. And then everybody just jumps in the shortcut. Guild Wars. I did play Guild Wars. Yes, I did play Guild Wars. It was a shame what they did to... I really liked, in principle, you know, the Jedi system in Star Wars Galaxies. It made them very, very special. I kind of liked the whole having to pay to get your body back thing. It made, you know, being alive very, very special. But they're very antiquated ideas that can really only exist in a pre-internet world. Even though those were on the internet, they're more interesting without guides and content creators and all that sort of thing in the world. I did play Old Republic quite a bit, never beat it, you know, just kind of did the main story and then... Ah, yes, here we are. So I did this when I was a paladin, and I just remember people yelling at each other the whole time about standing on the thing. The gameplay could not survive the wiki age. That's a great way to put it. So I was a tank, so I was up in the business, which means I didn't have to be yelled at, but everybody was yelling at. Pads, yeah, pads, that was it, pads! Pads, Karth. The pads. I mean, is that thing even in range of me? The next party over. Oh, so it seems like... Okay, and here's something I can actually attack. So this could use some freshening up, perhaps. But I know when they were talking about it, they essentially said, we're not that concerned about, you know, updating alliance raids because there's so many players. One person not knowing what's going on isn't really that big of a deal. But this seems a little clunk. So what are we fighting? We're in the Crystal Tower right now. And we're fighting just... Here's a demon? Why are these things in the Crystal Tower? What function... Are we in the basement? I guess there's slime pools, so we're... You're clearing a path to enter the... Oh, so we're not in the tower yet. This is just kind of the catacombs. You're in the labyrinth outside of the tower. What are atomos? Like automatons? Is that what that kind of wordage is supposed to be reminding me of? Because this thing's like an undead. Base of the tower. Void sent because Emperor... Void sent made a pact with the Emperor. Okay. Red mages are pretty cool. Oh, right. Don't I have to beat up jars or something like that? I watched a Mistech guide video before I came in here. Back when I was playing all solo. Alright. That guy's going for a jar? Nope. You all rock. Look at y'all destroying mechanics. Oh, do I just hit the boss and other people do it? I'm A. So does A not do it? Hit the boss while you're a ghost? Am I a ghost? Well, he's dead anyway. We had a buff that allows us to kill the boss. Okay. Did anyone here play when this was new? Like, was this good content? Because it's easy to trash on it now. Like, this was, what, 2012? Was it 2012? Was it good? Did people like it? It was pain. Pretty good? Okay. But there was also, like, the stamina bar and all that kind of crazy stuff. So, things that I can only begin to imagine. Lots of wipes. Gear up for, what was the raid in A Realm Reborn? Or what were you gearing up for? Binding coils. That's right, coils. Okay, thank you. Normal split. Oh my. Oh, that's a lot of lava. So if the coils... Oh, if the crystal tower was buried underground and then was thrust up, why does it have all these functioning lava receptacles? Wouldn't all of this under stuff have been destroyed and ultimately made useless? Yeah, I watched that video by the cat guy with the teacher's hat on. Elegant. Okay. No, and I'm not insulting it. I'm just genuinely curious. But elegant tech, it's durable. Aliens, yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Because of magic. Yeah, Larry. Yeah, it was Larry. Larry made it pretty clear that stamina bars were rough. And I believe him. I kind of wish Run was like more like a sprint and first-person shooters, like you could just toggle it on and off. But I do think using a run cooldown rather than a stamina bar is vastly superior. Build things to last. Okay, cool. So when it popped back up, it just kind of started doing its job because of Allegan Tech. So it really didn't matter that it was buried underground. And that would have been really deep underground. The Crystal Tower is not short. So it was just kind of buried up in there. And when it popped up, it just started doing its thing. Putting the arrow on my monk. Wait, an arrow? Monks had arrows? That's the debate about the stamina bar. Well, and it sounded like it wasn't... It punished other jobs more. So in that way, it wasn't fairly distributing its puzzle. Oh, the rock. Okay. That usually means I don't want to be by other people. Perhaps? Or do I want to be by people? Oh, I'm the one dropping off the rock. Oh, there's people on fire over there. At the time, it was gearing up for extremes. Okay. Dakoth, when Astron has a haste buff card, the most evil thing you could do is haste the monk. Then it would burn the TP and would kill their overall DPS. Oh, okay. I've sort of heard about that. I would love to play in a world where Astrologians have all unique cards, but I totally get the trolling issue and why we would want to avoid that. That sounds kind of miserable. They substitute well for the alien memes? Okay. Okay, cool. So here's the room with the PNG. Thank you all for waiting for me, by the way. Much appreciated. Plus... The overhead mechanic? What's overhead? I died at this guy. I remember dying like 3 times as a tank here. No one really cared because I said I was new when I got here, and they just put me on off-tank duty. But I still died a lot. No one stands on the buttons. Are there buttons to stand on? Should I help? Is this a button? Am I helping? Oh no, now we go stand on buttons. I mean, he's kind of cool. He's very classic big dude raid boss. Your big dude raid boss type. Oh, it makes the wall appear. I mean, the big dude mechanic, boss type is not necessarily my favorite, but... They've got split personalities over astrology. You mean like the class design? Onion armor. Wait a minute. Like Dark Souls onion armor? Oh no, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Ooh. Ooh. What a hat. Oh, but is it not? It's not a red mage? Oh, I guess red mages weren't out yet in the game. Wait, dancer though? No. Wait, why can't I wear this hat? This is a fabulous red mage hat. I guess it's kind of a bardy hat, but... Some salves or something. It's not red. I could make it red. I could be the one to make it red. Hey, I'm Let O'Clock. We are reviewing Crystal Tower. Awesome. Thank you all for joining for that. I'm going to head into my in-room now, and I'm going to watch another cutscene while we head to our circus tower, which I do not need to review, because I've been there many, many times. But, you know, it wouldn't be terrible. Red mages do have to wear red. Bard hats are best in the game. I want a bard. I do want a bard someday. All right, so we had the Crystal Tower. So this is for prosperity. So we head outside after Crystal Tower, and they start talking about things that I don't remember. Let us return to the summary that was written for me by Fitchell. So, once the Labyrinth of Ancients is cleared out, Noah finds themselves at an impasse when they can't open the giant doors to the tower itself. They try various things, but are ultimately upset until 2 mysterious folk show up. Oh, okay. Oh, geez. Who claim to be students of Baldessian. They effortlessly open the doors, then return themselves to being, this is the Doga guy, right? Clones of the members of the royal family who need you to put a stop to what's been happening inside. Turns out Emperor Xandi and his court are still alive in there, frozen in time thanks to the efforts of the brilliant technologist mage, Amon. They all just woke up, and Xandi, being an absolute nihilist, is preparing to do things that led to the 4th calamity on the first place, using solar power gathering crystals to absorb the portal world of darkness. Okay. Allowing Cloud of Darkness to enter our world and destroy it utterly. Cutting your way through the various members of Zandi's court, you confront the Emperor himself at the top of the tower and defeat him. But despite your victory, you are too late. The portal has been opened, and though the blood pact with Zandi's maid in the Cloud of Darkness, she pulls Uni and Doga inside. Nero, ever the protagonist of entitled self-interest, tries to save them for all the elegant secrets they can share, but merely manages to get himself captured. Noah. Directive has now become a rescue mission, as Sid and the Ironworks try to reopen the portal and send you through. One. Okay. So is this where we meet them? Do they just show up? I think it's going to be important, Quantum. That's why I'm thinking about it. But that apparently was not the arrival of the red-eyed people that are clones. Okay, so here's Nero arriving on site, being a cool guy, being a top-tier cool guy, smiling at stuff like he does. Playing some Light Bright. The Legacy of the Allegan Empire. I mean, he's great. I love that even in Ifrit, he's just like scanning stuff. Takes off his mask like, oh my god, it was him. We were had. We've all been had. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It was Nero the whole time, Carthonassi. It was Nero the whole time. I can't believe it. He's got a great smile, though. Just really, you can really just eat it up. He's a handsome man. Okay. Yeah, I noticed him there. I didn't notice him back in Mordana. Did we see Nero without his helmet before? Yeah, maybe not. No. Wasn't he helmetless when he was like scanning Ifrit? Was he? War of Light never did. But that, yeah, well, our camera goes other places, right? And chills. Okay. So somewhere along there while we were doing non-cutscene quests, we meet these two who claim to be scholars of the ancient Allag, and they're going to help out. So why did Catman have one eye? We're more important quest species. Yes, I agree. They just gotta show up. Insert themselves into the plot. Lineage. Okay. So these are like direct descendants, but they're also clones, therefore they don't really matter. So yeah, Grahatia's dad had some Allegan blood or something. So he doesn't know why. Okay, so they're direct clones, so they have two. But he has only one eye because he's not exactly directly descended at this point. Okay, cool. So I remember what happens in the tower. That's where the clones get grabbed by the darkness, which is World of Darkness. And when I fell in love with Nero was where he was turning into crystal and said something along the lines of, I'll be deciding my own death, thank you very much. And told everyone to F of and to leave him alone and let him die in peace. Yeah, Purple Nero, Crystal Nero, exactly. World of Darkness. When it's go time, the Warrior of Light heads into the void with Grahatia to bring... how did y'all say it? Uni? One. One and Doggo and Nero home, fighting all sorts of powerful void sent along the way. They find others at the mercy of the cloud of darkness. Nero's in bad shape. The darkness of the void has infected him, turning him purple. Oh, I thought he was turning into crystals or something. The clones are fine, however, and the cloud of darkness can't hurt them, according to Zandy's blood pact. The Warrior of Light fights and defeats the cloud of darkness, though the victory is short-lived. Okay, so I don't really need to be concerned about the cloud of darkness being a lady or something like that, or what the bosses exactly were in there. More so that the Alleg were making deals with the world of darkness and the cloud of darkness in order to blow stuff up because the Emperor is a nihilist and wants to destroy stuff. So he was doing some evil Emperor stuff, and he's like, you know, I'm going to destroy the universe, and I'm going to bring over the cloud of darkness to do it. Big scary void then. Cool. So he's just gonna kill people because it feels cool. And do they need eyeballed people to do this? Or I guess those are just Alleg people who might be immune to the darkness. Who's Fee? Oh, sorry. You're not spelling a name. You're spelling Final Fantasy 3. Is that Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 6? Big, scary, scantily clad void sun. My favorite. A stray beam of energy seems like it will hit Graha, but he is unaffected, turns out. His Alec eye means he also carries Zandy's blood, and the blood plaque applies to him as well, opting to stay behind to hold off the cloud of darkness. Doggo bequeaths the rest of their legacy to Graha, giving him sole control of the Crystal Tower. Graha, the Warrior of Light, and Nero race back to the portal before it can close. Nero barely makes it in time, and Sid reaches through to pull him to safety. Crystal Tower is in 3. Okay, so we got a bunch of scientists. Wants to destroy everything. He couldn't own everything forever. Okay, cool. Is this the post quest or is this the... Okay, this is post. I believe we're running up, and this is where I've used this cutscene many times in videos where he's like, bye-bye, friends. Okay, cool. So we want probably World of Darkness and the last one. Zandy. Oh, this is when we got back. Probably the hardest game. Why was it so hard? I like hard games. Post-quest. The day is saved. Everyone but Graha returns to camp to recuperate. Before they can discuss what to do about the tower, Graha orders everyone to evacuate, then begins to seal off the tower with him inside. In an all-too-swift goodbye, Graha explains that mankind is not yet ready for the tower's secrets, but he believes one day will come, thanks to the efforts of the people like the Warrior of Light and Sid, that he'll be waiting to greet those future generations and guide them to a better tomorrow. Cool, so if you got the bloodline, you got the eyes, and as long as you got the eyeballs... Oh, so, and he's already sporting 2 eyes, which means they, like, passed on the blood status to him, so that he's got all the codes. He's got all the good codes. And here's not Crystal Nero, this is like Shadow Blasted Nero. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of Halag. I am Nero, the man who will yet outdo Halag in Garland. He's great. Alright, so why is he... May the Crystal Tower Ben be a beacon of hope and man. Oh, so he has a... Oh, so this is the clones. The clones are like talking to him in his head. And that's why he gets the little headache there, because the clones are telling him that the Crystal Tower can still be used for good, but he needs to live. No. Oh, so he's like communicating with the Aleg? Like ancestors? He's like fully communicating with the aliens? Compelled by his bloodline? Okay, genetic memory. Okay, cool. So the world of darkness is a place. Is it a dimension, a shard, or what else do we have here? A planet or a star? It's like it's the void, right? The world of darkness is on the outside. Is like the void PowerPoint presentation, or is it its own place? Okay. It's so cheesy. They're so great together, though. Oh, it's the 13th shard. Ah. Okay. Let me find my official shard breakdown sheet. Cuz I don't know if that one exploded. Oh, and Knuckle Eye's from the World of Darkness. Oh, it's the 13th. Oh, that's interesting. It's like all the cutscenes. Shit, spoilers. All right, where? All right, unwelcome guest, Oracle of Light, the details of his proposal. Is this the one? Is this the one with the PowerPoint? No, it's not a PowerPoint. It's a full diorama. Let's call it what it is. No. I want to see the Exarch's full shard diorama again. The Light Wardens. Okay, I think that's it. Light Wardens, probably. Ooh. Nearby homeless. Wait, they're listening. The time left to us. That's right, because it assumes that we did Alphino first, right? Because it kind of puts these in its own order. It was flooded by darkness and was unusable by the Ascians. Interesting. I don't think this is the one. Because that's not voice acted. Let's see, cutscene 2. Oh, mods are working hard. Appreciate you guys. I know I'm solving mysteries mid-game. No, this isn't it. Here, let's just open. I'll find it even easier just doing. I'm just gonna go do this. I'll just do this. Switch. Okay. We'll just use Garrett's file. Because I don't remember one like... Oh, my controller's pressing a button. Wait, okay. What's being held down right now? Let's unplug you. You seem to be up... Whoa, wait, hang on. One of my buttons is being held down? Why are you auto-shifting? It seems to want to... Is that happening in game? Yeah, let's see. No? Okay. Are you okay? Windows Media Player. Why are you so confused? It's trying to constantly rewind. Why? Windows Media Player. Windows Media Player. Okay, well, we know the quest is called Light Warrens. Let's try again then. Why are you so drunk? It's the Windows Media Player? Yeah. I should download, I don't know. Some sure I know I don't have anything. Nothing being pressed right now, though. Try one more time. It seems to think that I'm holding back, but if I was holding down a button... Yeah, go download VLC. I haven't really thought about it. Cutscene 2, the time left to us. I unplugged the controller. Maybe I should try plugging it back in. Maybe it thinks there's information. Go get Llama Player. What was that thing called? We might be able to just drag it into a free window here. Nope. Wow, that's so weird. That's so weird. Okay, which one of these is the real one? Because 2 took me to the... Winamp, I think that's what it was called. Light Wardens, right? The first one then? Does it start as a non-voice acted scene? Oh, yeah. I'm dumb. When I started the stream, I turned off a bunch of sounds because I was recording stuff. Yesterday or 2 days ago for the video. So I turned off a bunch of sounds. Okay. That's why I wasn't voice acted. All right. Pardon me. I'm dumb. Like, this can't be it. This isn't voice acted.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding?
It's okay.
of
Okay.
classes now faced
I'm
by
glad it's
first?
okay. All right. Cat's off the lap. Let's spread out a little bit.
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have...
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
Nope, that's not the right way.
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
Nope.
I have a feeling Yulmore might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command
There
of
we
the
go.
Sin Eaters is integral
Is that the
to
way I
Yulmore's
usually
society.
face?
In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience.
Yeah? Have I been backwards this whole time?
He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
It's been a crazy day.
Agreed.
Finally we're normal
Thus, we will
again.
need to
Welcome
occupy
everybody.
or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens.
It's been
Until
hanging.
we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside.
I'm glad we're all better.
The 8th Umbral Calamity.
All better. Okay. I'm gonna say I'm not sure I follow. Because that's why we're here. Oh, the text was...
Your
Oh,
uncertainty
genius.
is understandable, given the
Genius.
circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin,
Because the reflection I'm on? Yes, exactly. Well, yes, it's a reflection. We're getting close to 60% reflection. So we've really gone heavy on the reflection tonight. All right, here we go.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14.
A single star, not a star.
This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first.
Or is it a
Though
shard?
physically separate, they retain
don't
a
know.
connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy.
Abnormal ascendancy.
Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source.
I mean, if they have planets, they haven't. Excuse me. Shards. They haven't addressed, and
Such
that's
an
great fodder
influx
for
of
future
ether
expansions.
will of course exert a palpable influence.
The real problem is if they run out of
If
shards.
the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more.
Oh, we're in the
extreme,
and more part
until
now.
eventually,
Leveling's
a
over. We're in the
single
and more part now.
untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Oh, I had my crack on the wrong side.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge.
Okay, I was understanding
Sweeping
it.
the shard
I put the
onto
crack on the wrong
giant of the
side.
source.
No, I thought the
At
source,
same
the
time,
shard was
The
cracking.
element which held sway in the shard is unleashed
My
in
cracks
full.
were all wrong.
Its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
Okay, which one's that? Fire? Wind? Oh, we saw wind first. Okay. That's earth. Ice. So wait, and that's all of it. That's Dalma and just everything. So wait, so we were saying that this one was where Anuklai was from? So it never exploded.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance.
Okay, so the world of darkness is chilling.
In addition to attracting...
Literally, yeah, it's not exploded. The world of
the Light
darkness is
Wardens
just
I
there.
mentioned
It
earlier
sucks.
radiate ether,
It's there.
saturating every corner of their territory with light.
Okay.
Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough
It wasn't
to
rejoined.
banish
Yeah,
light
yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
sky.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting.
Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
Oh, what? Okay, this weird. Okay,
We've
I'm
been
gonna
doing our
I'm gonna
best
unplug
to take
my
the fight
keyboard.
to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told.
Wait, no, we can do it.
Apart
Alpha,
from being confined
Alpha, are
in
you
beliefs,
okay?
The Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to
Alpha, he's not okay. You know what? Let's just go get VLC player. Let's do that. I'm done. I'm done with Windows. Yeah. No. Yeah, be careful on the spoilers. We are enjoying a nice conversation about the information I possess. Because it's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun. But if I need to be quiet for the sake of not prompting people, because I know I'm poking the... I'm not trying to siphon spoilers by any means, but I'm probably, in doing this, poking the beehive. Poking the wasp's nest. Because Warring... Yeah, the whole Warring Triad was from the 13th? Wait, how did that get there? All of them? Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the mods spry. How villainous. Okay, here we go. All right, so that's not the one. We want I think this is it. All right, we want the one where Alpha goes for a long run. No, that was him finding his resolve. He's the damaged, the 13th. Okay, here we go. So he passes a frozen star, a barren star, a vortex star, and a dying star. So none of those are the world of darkness then. Yeah, no, I didn't think the Warring Triad were from the 13th. This is a whiskey star. Drinks a coffee drink? Yeah, the world of darkness is weird. Okay. So these aren't reflections? These aren't reflections in Omega. He's just going through space. Okay. So I don't need to worry about this. Yeah. I shouldn't worry about Omega's various frozen stars. Okay, they're different. It would be cool if the ones that haven't exploded were covered in Omega. But stars do not equal shards. Okay. So our star, being the source, was split into reflections and shards. But that means that the source being a star, there are other stars out there. Look at the shard as a phased out. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know about the parallel universe thing. Could be. But I thought the shards were dimensions, but that actually confused me. So does Final Fantasy XIV have space? Like, is Alpha's in Omega right now, which isn't space. But Omega journeyed through space, right? Or did Omega journey through the multiverse? Yes. Yeah, he's from outer space, right? So he would have passed real planets. Real stars. Stars, planets, stars are planets. So they're not dimensions then. He was in space. Yeah, and Midgardsormr was from space too. So Omega is passing frozen planets. Barren planets, vortex planets, dying planets, or perhaps stars. But he's from space. Okay. So Omega space. Space is not shards. Shards aren't in space. They're in other dimensions. Sort of. They're shards. But you travel to them like other dimensions. Dragons are aliens, and so are the robots. Okay. So what I'm gaining from this exploration is that Final Fantasy has more than enough places to go if they really wanted to. So they've got so many interesting things, like the fact that, you know, Endwalker at some point might solve the shard situation. There's still many places that they could keep making villains from and explore and come up with more stuff. Well, that's comforting, because that's kind of my, you know, my fear looking at it in Endwalker is like, well, you guys are going to end it, and if you solve the shard business, you have nowhere else to go. But if they've got all these various planets and stuff, then I think they're good. I think they're good. They're okay for content. Yeah, you think they're okay? They haven't referenced all the Final Fantasies yet. They're still all right. Well, it's a concern, you know? You know, this is my life. You know, I'm on this planet a limited time. I want to make sure I'm invested in good stuff. I don't want to, you know, not that One Piece isn't good, but One Piece goes on forever. I want to make sure the things I play make sense. A drop in the ocean. The shores of the cosmic ocean crash against me and you will break. One of the best lines that I believe that was Apocalypse said. Yeah, it all makes sense in the end. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, cool. All right, so that actually covers my questions, and I think that made a lot of sense with Now, I actually, okay, before we go, this might be, but I was sent this image, so I do want to take a look at it. Looks like it got a little squished in transit. has made an error. Okay. Actually, no, my head's full. We did a lot tonight. We discovered a lot. Like a good documentary watcher. I'm just gonna stop there. You wanna watch the Final Fantasy 16 trailer? Let's do that. Let's leave this party. Thank you all for hanging out. Yeah, my head is full. I know when to stop. My head be full. All right, we're in Firefox, right? Cool. You want to see me theorize more? There will be other times.
It has been 1,500 years since the fall of our forebears.
We're just gonna do one little skip in it. We're gonna do one little skip in it just for YouTube.
Ever since.
Yeah, it's mature. It's a mature game. It's gonna be violent. It's interesting, you know. There's a lot of faith in Yoshi. Yoshi P.
The blight sucked this place dry. No trees, no birds.
And it sounds like they're using the same voice acting crew.
As day gives way to twilight.
It's very British.
The mother's
it does look like Ardbert, doesn't it?
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic.
There's the crystal tower. It's all set.
You have been blessed, Joshua.
But who shall claim their fading
Ardbert? Yeah, we're just gonna change it slightly. Shardbert.
Bastion of tradition.
Reflectbert.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath.
The Holy Empire of Sanbreque, where ambition.
I love that castle.
Divine.
It's a real
the
castle.
Imperial banner shall fly over
Not that
every
big, of
city
course.
in storm.
Erdbert, yeah.
All shall bow before their emperor.
Like to
The Dhalmekian Republic,
Purples and Benerbers.
whose fortunes shift with the desert sands.
Ulda, very nice.
What of our wise rulers, goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap?
The
I like that
Iron
guy.
Kingdom, forged in faith and fear.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Wait, was he not lip synced? I guess they could have been putting in another line there for him. He might be saying something else.
Cleansed them of their corruption.
But this dude here was like laboriously. Look at him. He's lip syncing the hell out of it.
Without any thought as to what chaos.
But this dude.
Or the kingdom of.
I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
He's saying something else.
Or the kingdom of Waloed, indomitable in its isolation.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. And as the fringes fade,
I hope this has dating sim elements. Sure.
Flock to the mother.
I don't know if all this like corrupted ether and the crystals, like this game might be really confusing to play if I played it at the same time we're going through Final Fantasy XIV.
Crystals.
From a single spark, will the land ignite? In the year 860, the Imperial army will march upon Rosaria. And from the slaughter shall a new shadow rise.
Yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition. I mean, it's got a lot of vibes.
To fall upon the dominants, painting their destinies black as night.
I mean, it's a cool element, right? With like they're calling them icons for this, but putting them inside people, and then they're becoming these like mega weapons. Do I get one? Like, what part do I play? I don't know. There's clearly a lot of characters. What do I get to do? The Garuda looks awesome too.
To leave us to die when our bodies are spent.
I'll crush him.
And that was literally like, this is so Game of Thrones. Like, wasn't this like scale curse or something like that, where you would turn to stone slowly? Joey wanted to be a boyfriend. Got that.
To leave us to die when our bodies are spent.
I hope they let us do kaiju battles. protagonist gets Ifrit, that would be cool. If it's actually functional, like you get to gameplay as it, it's not just... Because I don't know about this. Like, I would much rather have a turn-based game, just thinking from the outside. But that looks cool. That dodge, that looked kind of cool. Yeah, probably not. You probably don't get to control it.
Who shall bow to me?
Very well. Come
The previous trio was really cool. Yeah, I really like the attention on Titan too.
Rise, ye crownless kings. A reckoning is upon you.
That's what I want. I want kaiju battles.
Of the icons.
You get to card capture icons. Oh, please. Oh, please. No, wait, hang on. I'll give you points for card captors. But do I get to Egyptian god card the icons? Do I get to Egyptian god card the icons? Does Kaiba tell me to F off? Because then I'm just in heaven. Why not? Theories on the last image? Oh, like the sort of map thing they have going on there? Yeah, let's see, is it?
Of the icons.
Oh, here it is. Here it is, a little bit back.
This kings.
Well, you got so... Oh, here we have, Oh, what was his name? The dude on the horse who, if you kill him, you become him. I forgot. We only just fought him the one time. Odin. Yeah. They got Odin, Titan. I don't know who... Would this be Garrett up there? You got, Shiva? Santa Claus. And then, I don't know, Chaos or something. And would that be Bahamut up there? Have they not? Oh, interesting. Yeah, they haven't showed Bahamut. This could be a really cool interpretation of Bahamut. Oh, you think that's Leviathan over there? Over here, chilling with the kind of snake neck? Oh no, here's Leviathan. Leviathan's the big snake. It was kind of serpenting around the back.
A reckoning is upon you. A war.
Because that thing's pretty badass. B unit. Oh, B unit. It does kind of look like the Ebola's chilling up there. Yeah. I mean, it's cool that Final Fantasy XIV knowledge we can kind of apply to this and get excited about. It's a very good financial move in that way, because you got all these World of Warcraft people came over, started learning your lore, but don't really know Final Fantasy, and then you come out with a Final Fantasy game that's like, hey, you into this? And we're like, yeah, the bosses are badass. Like, where's Ravana? Can I play the Ravana? And they're like, don't you worry, I got something for you. I'm sure. I've been watching some of John's streams. I had him on the podcast today. It's been cool seeing lots of the old references, but I don't need them. That's the coolest part, is I just don't even need them. The bosses are badass in their own right. I want turn-based too. Like, I'm not entirely sold on this more kind of Devil May Cry look they have going on. I know that's the style, the sort of half RPG, and we got potions, we got strength tonics, we've got Phoenix Shift, fire, attack, jump. I don't like the, oh god, a jump. But clearly we're fighting... Oh, we're fighting Odin here. Oh, it's right up there. Yeah, so we're fighting Odin here. We have to jump over his blade. We're fighting Hugo, which I think is the Titan dude. And Benedicta? So, you know, we have medieval type names, but there's Odin chilling. I didn't play the 7 remake from the outside. It's not what I would... I played Final Fantasy X. It's not what I would come to Final Fantasies to. So I got kind of tricked. Like, in my opinion, I got kind of tricked by Final Fantasy. I joined at 10 and was like, oh shit, this is great. This is so relaxing. I love turn-based. I love KOTOR. What a chill game. And then I tried 11 or 10.5 or something. And I was like, whoa, what's this weird hybrid? Like, I didn't mind hybrid like Grandia? Grandia 2? Did that have hybrid? Or am I thinking of Symphony? Tales of Symphonia? Because I like Tales of Symphonia. I like Grandia 2. I love Skies of Arcadia. But when I tried out the ones after 10, I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. Bravely Default, Octopath. Yeah, Octopath's good. Octopath's good. So maybe they can land it. I mean, I really did like Devil May Cry 5. I thought that was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Enjoyed 13. Was that Lightning? I feel like I always hear mixed things about Lightning. Want to see both halves of Grinding Gear play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles co-op. I don't think I've ever been heard about that. A Chrono Trigger remake would be so welcome because I hear so much about that game. It's such a classic to so many people. It's tough to get into. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Dragon Ball art style, so it'd be a big sell. Same reason I had trouble getting into Dragon Quest. But I'd really like another chance at Chrono Trigger because I've heard it's just amazing. But I've tried it. It's a slow start. Probably just not doing it at the right time. Probably if I wasn't playing Final Fantasy, where I'm also reading a lot, I might be more interested in Chrono Trigger too. So for me, it's a tough pick. I really like Grandia's boss system, but I really, really like Skies of Arcadia. I thought Skies of Arcadia was just really awesome. It was so good. But I really like Grandia 2's bosses. Actually, super fast paced. I've heard that after you get over like the introduction and stuff. It just didn't really stick with me. So I haven't given it a really solid try though. Recommended on emulators. Graphics is no issue. I've tried it as like a web-based, like I've tried it. But like I said, I haven't given the biggest shot in the world. I always kind of enter and get a little confused. Loosely tied sequel. Yeah, like so someone was like, you gotta try Chrono Trigger. So I just like typed play Chrono Trigger and I like played it in the browser. It was like just in a browser on some website. This was years ago. So probably if I got on like a mobile thing, maybe like on phone or something. If I just got like some mobile, when I find myself some time, like I'm traveling, give it another shot. The what? What? Oh, wow. Okay. Definitely Karth. Definitely Karth. Zalbar. I need a second. I need to remind myself. Yeah, Canderous. Okay. Good question. So I killed Zalbar because I was evil. I think, didn't that mean I also killed Mission? Yeah. But dude in KOTOR 2 was not Carthonasi. Him playing Pazak in his head was a cute idea to like get over mental tricks and stuff, but he was no Carthonasi. Square ports are bad. Xeno, I've always wanted to try like a Xenogears or something like that. Yes, the ogre tactics. Yeah, I'm interested in that coming out too. I haven't played many of the Symphony games though. Like, I know there's a whole system there, and I tried Octopath Traveler. Honestly, I thought it was great. I only quit because I really like the dancer storyline, and it's kind of like to me it was like when you're doing a Mass Effect or any sort of game that has dating, and all of a sudden you hit the maximum of the NPC lines to date them, and they look like an NPC again. So you go talk to Tally again, and she's like, "Oh, Shepard, good to see you," and you're like, "Oh no, all the unique lines are gone." That's how I felt about Octopath Traveler. Like, the beginning really had my attention. I really liked the dancer storyline. I was super into it. And then the world opened up, and I was like, "Oh no, I was watching that. What? Don't change topics. No. And a couple of the other storylines I kind of got into too, but once they all got together, there wasn't any chemistry. I didn't feel like the characters are really integrated well. And maybe they kind of all focus on a big plot later on, but at that point I was just kind of like, oh. Yeah, I gotta get back to these calibrations. Exactly, LLG. Exactly. But it was a decent combat, and I really like the art style. So yeah, just more chemistry. Remastered Baldur's Gate. I'm always been so terrible at those games. Triangle strategy? Okay. I've heard about it. Oh, Octopath Traveler 2 is fun. Okay. Okay. That's right. That's right, Vivian. Oh, okay, yeah. Zalbar wins because you make him kill Mission on the dark side playthrough. That's right. Oh, yeah, I didn't... Man, what a messed up game. There's also that part in, like, the dark side playthrough where there's, like, the mom and kid trying to get off the planet and you, like, steal from her or something. The things they let you do just for the sake of dark side points were absolutely insane. Man. And then they canceled the KOTOR remake, so Garrett will never play it. I'm sad. KOTOR 1 is super jank. What's my hot take about KOTOR 2? The story just dropped the ball at the end, and Ashman held together by the Force was cool. Grandma, I got to Grandma and I couldn't beat her in like that old kind of just blocked out your build sucks kind of way. Oh, there were no prestige classes in KOTOR 2 for being a gray Jedi. So I went through the whole game gray, and I couldn't beat the final boss because I had no prestige class, and didn't have the good abilities to actually beat her. So I had to replay it and restart it. So I got all the way back to that planet. It had some really interesting ideas about like the good Jedi on the planet being kind of an asshole, but they just could not end it in any satisfying way. Yeah, the KOTOR remake got canceled. I think they unmodded, and I've heard there's like some story mods you could do to try to like fill it out, but my heart got broken there on that last planet. I really like Grandma. Her conversations were really interesting. I think I remember dating a Jedi chick that I found in a box who had white hair, and she was all right. HK-47 was better in 1. But 2 was more of the same, and I was happy for 2. Yeah, she was all right. She was all right. Inquisition had good dating options, though. I'm pretty sure she was in a box. We like found her in a box. She was like a stowaway or something. That was one of the interesting things about 2 is you could like really kind of like... Yeah, no, it all got canceled. Yeah, it all got dismantled. I think you could make almost everyone a Jedi in 2. Like, you could almost, like, go around and Jedi up your whole party. It was a very interesting, ambitious game. But it did not have an ending. It did have the Yoda guy, yeah? The Yoda guy on the planet. Great. There's not enough Jedi games that start with you not being a Jedi, though. And that's why KOTOR 1 is so amazing. Have you ever watched Gaius' speech drawn by AI? Is this a thing? I have not. Is it, but every phrase is visualized by AI? Can we watch this? Or does it draw bad things? What does it even do? He like does it, oh. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's just a bunch of art. Is this the one you're talking about? Is this the one, Elvin? Okay. Oh my god, A Realm Reborn Sid is just... oh, just one of the worst things. Just absolutely awful. You gotta do Japanese. It's so much better. And oh, Gaius is so good in Japanese too.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea?
That's kind of cute. Sid was British before everyone else, though. He won it. Isn't German the fastest Praetorium you could do? Those are really good arts. I mean, obviously it doesn't have the human level of control they're looking for, but I think one of the really cool applicable things about all this AI art is like character portraits in a video game. Like you could enter in some traits that you want about your character, and then for Baldur's Gate, when you're selecting your character portrait, you could get a pretty good piece of art of your face. Like that stuff will be really, really cool. But you'll still need humans, at least for a time, to sort through this and kind of sue it before the machines really take over. Vivian, thank you for the generous super chat. I replay KOTOR 1 and 2 once a year because those games are timeless. They are also one of the only situations where I don't care that the game doesn't give me an option to punch things to death. They're also one of the only situations where I don't care that the game doesn't give me an option to punch things. They're good games? I recommend them, just like people recommend Chrono Trigger and stuff as being timeless. I think KOTOR 1 is timeless. And I think you'll love KOTOR 1 so much, you'll probably play 2. Oh, that's a cool piece.
Summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind.
What AI was this done with? Does it say? No.
Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well?
Because there's that Discord-based one, but I've never been able to figure out how to make it work. Granted, I haven't put in a lot of time.
They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals.
With crystals.
Your gods
or it's not your that's getting old, man. That thing's ancient now. Do people even know what we're talking about with magic missiling the darkness anymore? That thing's gotta be at least 20 years old. That's a cool picture too.
Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir?
Dan Harmon, really?
The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise his
and Flame Monk. I will. I will. Probably after Bard. The notation tells you the AI. Visualized by AI. This is not my intention.
Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation.
It's a badass thing. Oh, press C?
steer
Nope, no. Those are auto generation. Such visualization.
mendacity. That one truth will prove its salvation.
Does Monk not even have like a range blast like Samurai do? They gotta have like a something, like a punch of power, range punch. That's the most jank one that's happened so far. No, nothing? Not even a casual poke? That looks like a magic card, and I would absolutely base a deck around it. It's like 1 blue, 1 black, 4. You get like a 4/4 flying.
Such devastation.
Oh, you gotta include that. Huh. They have a little reach. All right. I didn't know. I didn't know they were so serious. Well, this is the part where YouTube streaming always feels kind of weird because like I want to host y'all over to somebody and say hello and stuff like that, but that's not a feature here. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. It was really fun chilling with you all this evening. I hope you had a good time. We'll be back Monday, probably with some MSQ. We just got to Oriange, so we'll probably be working on whatever's going on there in Mario Golf Land, as I've heard it told. But thanks everybody for hanging out. It was good seeing y'all. Make sure, it was an awesome write-up. Thank you for that write-up. That was really, really helpful. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you everybody who joined the run there so I could see Labyrinth again. That was really helpful. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Y'all have a great night. Join the Discord below. Thank you to all the subscribers, super chatters, everything that happened there this evening. While I'm thinking, might as well, let's go run some credits too as we get going. But join the Discord. We got like over 2,000 people in there now. I just added an AI bot too to help manage some things. Thank you again to all the mods too. While I'm thanking people, y'all are great. I saw a lot of deletes during my talk tonight, so really, really appreciate it. I hope I didn't read outside the lines too much there. Really, really appreciate you. Let's see, where's my there? Oh, they're off to there we go. There they are. They're over there. With such fabulous people as Jack Lee and Snowbites and Con Man and Jezzer and Liminal Space and everybody who subscribed tonight. Really, really appreciate y'all. And if you haven't watched this week's video, go give it a watch. It's a really, really good video. I really enjoyed making it. And bye now.